Okay, Saxon.
Wednesday, the 16th of December 2020, we are playing Star Trek. We're up to episode 5.
Yes, that's right. Which is kind of episode 4.5, but we'll leave that one aside.
Yes, that's right.
But nonetheless, can I have the captain's log, please?
The Tamworth has had her final heats in the race, and unsurprisingly has made it into the grand final. Our opponent for the big race is, however, yet to be determined. Today is the semi-final, and it is still anyone's game. The Klingons are facing the Romulans, and if the park wins, they will be our opponent. But their lead isn't clear-cut. If the Klingons lose, it's either the Romulans or the Ferengi, depending on time. So we could be facing off against anyone. Before tonight's heat, which we will watch with great interest, we've made sure the Tamworth is in tip-top condition. So now I am taking some well-earned shore leave using the facilities of Space Station Omega !
There we go.
Is that its official title? Omega !
Omega.
So, the captain has obviously had a pretty stressful time over the last few weeks. Everything going wrong that could possibly be
How
going
many
wrong.
weeks have we been here?
Years.
How many years have we been
We've
here?
been as long as the plot requires us
In
to
game
be.
time, I assumed it was only like 2 or 3 days.
It's only a few days.
7 minutes.
Meanwhile,
Long enough to be bribed by Ferengi.
the captain is
by Brownie.
In 16 hours, Palpatine will attack the
actually taking some time out. Because goodness knows he needs to get away from these clowns on the ship occasionally.
Such a great script. Oh my God. Made so much sense.
Which script are we talking about here?
Sorry,
The dead speak.
Right, okay.
the last Star Wars film.
Which I really
What a
enjoyed.
car
Leave
crash.
it alone.
What a fucking...
You don't even know what happened in it.
Meanwhile, the captain is wandering around in the marketplace. He's actually on his own for once, and he's actually enjoying the fact that none of you idiots are with him, and he's actually free.
I don't really think you're idiots.
Live from the Jabba the Hutt Palladium. The
So-
dead speak.
When you're off the ship, there's a little marketplace nearby,
Oh, yeah, can you get me one of those urn
and so
things and put it next to
you're
you?
talking about a Horgun.
Yeah, get one of them for
that'd
me.
be right.
Can you?
Filthy individual.
Thank you.
And that's Risa. This is the Klingon.
Oh,
Klingon
no,
Empire.
don't get one of those urns.
What happened to
That would be a challenge on your honor.
Ricer is the kinky sixth planet.
That's
where
the
we
one,
murder
yes.
everyone.
What's
No.
that got to do with urns?
Never mind. It's a Horgun. And the sad fact is that I know exactly what it's called and I know what it's looked like. Anyway,
No, it's not mine.
You are in the.
I bought it for a friend. Oh, so you love this friend? Not exactly.
I want the purity committee to
Or
turn
something
up.
like that, does it? You must really love your friend then.
I'm so glad I've missed out on whatever
It's
this
a
is.
it's a fantastic
Actually, a
episode.
really
It
good
is.
episode.
It is actually.
Sorry.
It's a little bit slow at the start, but
No, it sets it up perfect. It's
It's
beautiful.
insane. It's got the Organisation of Galactic Prudes, and Worf joins them.
no, that's actually a later one where they turn Rasa into a train wreck.
Yes.
This is the TNG episode where they tell him that holding the Horgun openly means one is seeking Jamaharon. But tonight we are not seeking Jamaharon,
No, we're not.
especially not the captain, who is in the marketplace.
Oh, excellent.
That's not a place.
What are you going to
can
buy?
try.
You need to bring us home souvenirs.
You could get whatever
We're
you
not
want.
allowed off the ship.
Go out and buy your own souvenirs.
Why aren't you allowed off the ship?
Oh, because we're busy. Because you're off the ship, so we're all on the ship.
No,
We do stuff when you're
it just
not
happens that he's doing shore leave at a time when you're not. That's all.
See, we're not
Nothing-
allowed shore leave.
Not when he has shore.
Are we Captain Bligh? No, we're not.
I
We're
think
not allowed off the ship.
No, he's more Captain Queen.
Dave,
He's a wall.
Dave,
Yes.
do you mind if we just continue on with the episode?
Yeah, go. Love to.
So anyway, you are going around enjoying yourself at the marketplace, and you're feeling actually unusually good. You're feeling really energetic. You think this is really agreeing with you right now.
It's your shore leave. You do what you want.
Cocaine's probably legal
You
by
feel
now.
unusually energetic.
Oh, Jesus, catnip, yes.
You go over to a little stall nearby, and you can smell something really, really good at that stall.
Yum, yum.
You notice this stall is selling herbs.
Oh.
And there is something at this stall that smells
So great.
really, really good.
You can roll yourself in it.
Smooth. Roll for Will.
See if Will's with you. Go on. Look. Let's see if I'm there.
Wow.
3. Okay, you have enough will to resist it. You don't know what it is, but you know this stuff is really starting to affect your mind. The person at the stall notices he's a nondescript alien.
What?
It's a new race, nondescript.
We are the nondescript.
We've got lots of nondescripts in
Just
this.
go on with it.
No one may describe us.
He comes over and
Yeah.
says, "May I help you, sir?"
I would like
What's
some.
that?
What's
Smell.
What smell? I smell nothing.
Oh.
Well, I smell my herbs, but
Worship the
nothing,
unmentioned God.
nothing particularly.
So what's... Sorry,
Descri-
so I don't know what it is?
describe the
You
smell.
know that there's a funny smell in the air.
The funny smell in the air.
Chicken.
The alien is a little bit nonplussed. He appears to be completely oblivious to whatever. Well, you're going to have to be a bit more specific. All of my herbs have got nice smells. Which one are you thinking of?
I have no idea.
Well,
You could smell them all.
you could.
Okay, I smelled them all.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh,
you,
Jesus.
take all day.
There's-
You go up-
There's a visual image.
so you try.
How
a
many
few-
are there?
100.
Oh, there's not lots. He's got a whole barrow.
No,
full
you
of
could
them.
just you'd find it. You'd
But
find it.
when you pick one particular herb,
You feel the
you
need to
know
go
that
to
is the
16.
strong. That is the smell.
There you go.
So what's this?
Say hello to
No,
my
you
little
don't say
friend.
You don't say that.
Because now that it's right up close to your nose, the smell is strong enough that you simply cannot control yourself,
Oh, jeez.
and
Oh
you
my
eat
God.
a handful of the stuff.
Fuck, you're going to have to pay for that, or you'll be arrested.
Okay.
Except no, that's not going to happen because at this point
It's a trap.
you fade completely out.
Okay.
Did you just get railroaded on the choo-choo train?
Yep.
Now he's entered another dimension.
Mind
Oh,
you, to be
you're
honest,
going
you
into
did
that
hop on the
TNG
carriage.
episode of, like, you know, Ushka can't eat that, and someone's in there's, like, cube
No,
food
no,
and
no,
shit.
no, that's Alice in Wonderland.
Botany boys.
A point
Is
of
that the
like
Chattanooga choo-choo?
question: when you say
Right.
he fades
You
out,
know.
are you talking about the
Why can't you
conventional
give me a
he
guy?
loses consciousness,
Do-do.
or physically
No
just
blackface.
separates?
Good question. This being Star Trek, no, he loses consciousness.
Okay.
I don't associate that song with blackface.
It was performed by Al Johnson, the original black and white minstrel.
Oh, okay. I was
Yes.
thinking of the Doris sisters from World War II.
That too, but Al Johnson did it first. You know,
Al Johnson
No,
was
no,
not
no.
black.
How
He
I
was a
love you,
white
how I
man.
love you, my dear old mammy. That,
My
No
goodness.
black man could sing like that.
that's true. That's absolutely
So
true.
they're appropriating our culture.
Meanwhile,
Anyway,
sitting in the,
anyway,
sitting in the
go
bridge, you guys are having a typically meaningful conversation,
on. Around.
which you're arguing over whether this was Al Johnson or somebody else. When
Whether the alien was Al Johnson.
I'll prove it. White gloves.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear any of that.
Wise.
You look weird ass, bro. What are you doing?
This is not blackface, is it, bro?
This is the SS Tamworth. How may I help you?
It's still ringing, bro. Press the button again.
Hello.
Have I reached the Tamworth?
You have reached the Tamworth.
Oh,
How
God,
may I help you?
If you wish to see your captain alive again, you must
Record.
give up the race.
I say we vote on it.
Track that.
Too late for that. You just got that and that was it.
Bro, you need a cough lozenge because your throat is really bad. Let's get him one. And then ask where the captain is.
The captain?
Yeah, he might be on the dick. I'll go check.
The captain?
You're on the deck.
He's not here.
You're all on
No,
the deck.
it's not.
Presuming that.
Aren't you glad these professionals are responsible for keeping you alive?
I had an idea. Maybe we should, do something.
Yeah, but what?
I hit my little
Yeah.
badge. Tangaroa to captain.
So we got a little bit of the recording.
I guess I don't get anything.
Did we record at least a
Yeah.
little bit?
Now, we'll have to get a confirmation. Is it automatically that all bridge
It would be.
communications are actually
It would
recorded,
be.
or was it
It'd have
simply
to
from
be.
the point where I actually said record?
They are recorded. You automatically say yes, you do have recording.
Let's analyse that shit and see what we can come up with.
The analysis confirms that it is an unusually deep voice, probably digitally modified.
Can we work out the source? So presumably
origin,
it was
source
transmitted.
origin, yeah.
Was it transmitted
No, it was on the regular network. So
on the network? So
when you're out in space, you use subspace radio as your main communication network.
Yep.
But when you are connected to a space station, which you are at the
we
moment,
got it over the internet.
it's all
We got it
connected
over
up.
the Ethernet,
The
cable,
Wi-Fi or whatever.
the Cat
it's called.
6, the Cat 6 Ethernet
Who's,
cable.
Okay, hang on. Who's in charge at the moment if the captain's gone?
What cat will be
That
up
would
to?
be
Tangaroa
Ray,
would be.
Ray, I think.
What category will we up to by the 23rd?
Well,
Alright.
technically he's comatose at the moment, so who's next in line?
Why is Ray comatose?
Why is Ray comatose?
He's not here.
I'm here.
You're not. Oh, you're Ray.
No.
Okay, you're in
I'm
charge.
playing Ray.
Okay,
That's why he uses the
You're in
bad
charge.
section.
Just like Ray's
Yeah.
voice.
Exactly like Ray.
Alright, who's security?
I am.
Oh, fuck us. Jesus Christ.
Hey man,
Captain,
the
you're gonna
waves.
die. I'm sorry, we try our best, alright?
It's karma, dude.
Okay.
We could go surfing.
What the hell's your name?
We've got hives.
Lomax.
Lomax.
Yeah.
You need to take a security detail down to the planet at the captain's last known location and
I
check
would
it
like to
out.
know why
But
you
we're
want
not-
to take him down to the planet.
But
since
we're
on
not on
the
a
space
planet.
station.
What?
We're
he
on a
had-
space station.
Yeah, but wherever he went and had
I
his...
guess
his
If he's on a
free-
that
planet,
should be
we'll never
clean,
get
maybe.
him.
There's-
Where did he go?
yeah,
I
it should
don't
be
know,
clean.
man.
He didn't
The
just do his
captain
shore leave
Some-
within the
one of
space
them I
station,
often
did he?
drink
Yeah,
out
that's-
of.
that's-
Oh god, how
I'm
boring
just
is that?
saying.
Go and take the security detail down to that... Down to his last known
I would
location.
do
We must
this.
have
Is there
that.
any water in it?
Like, take at least 2 or 3 red shirts or you're not coming back. Alright?
Okay.
So you've got to give him some fodder to play with,
I'm
because
sure
otherwise
it's
it'll be you. Yeah, we're sure it's fine. Just take a couple anyway.
I take 4 of them. I'm scanning for
Got
the
any water
captain because I'm
defense
assuming
on
there's
it?
not that many stations. on the
Station, yeah,
station.
correct.
Okay, Saxon, so analyze. So let's see what analysis we can get out of this recording,
Well,
like for
that's-
its origin.
That's a 0
or something
well,
like
it's
that.
Not a 0-0. but it's a 0 more.
What you observe is
I do keep
you
a
observe a lot. This being a marketplace,
Yeah.
there's sophons everywhere.
I do keep
There's
a water bottle in the fridge.
whatever
but I drink
soap
straight
you
out
can
of it,
possibly
so I think
imagine.
I
Okay.
can't-
So you
Share
really
about?
can't
No,
find
no.
any evidence of anything
No, it's
specific.
just,
Okay,
just a
so
normal.
we can probably, through his communicator, track his exact known last spot. Now we can't be so gamey to say, let's. What we want is a sample of that herb, and we've got to somehow get around how we're going to
How do you
get
know there's a herb
Technically, we
involved?
don't
Exactly.
know.
How
but-
do we know anything
No,
about
no,
herbs?
but if he was wearing his communicator, we
And
would have
telling
to
us
trace.
everything he was doing
We
exactly.
would have
Yeah,
a trace of where he last left.
I have an uncontrollable urge to smell
Look
everything.
like- No, but
I'm
you
smelling it
can,
now.
Let's assume, since we're doing this quickly, that the same friggin' herb seller is there, and you need to interrogate
I
the
don't know
bastard.
none of this.
If he was
How
wearing
about you
his
just find
communicator-
out where his communicator badge was last we saw?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
That's
and then you
exactly
go,
what he's saying.
Excellent. He took a long way getting it. I'm going to do a security thing.
Yep,
to
go
do
for it.
this.
Security thing.
don't know how it was a long way. It's not like,
Yeah, two is,
5.
Long
two was
Island or
perfectly.
something.
Oh, it was 5,
Tim,
was
go all
it?
the way
Well,
to
I've got 3
Queenstown,
in
bro.
Oh, hang on. Yes, you got 3. Yes, you got 5. You got
Go all the way to
loads.
Queenstown, bro.
Yes.
No, long way. Hobbit
You
Village.
you find the communicator badge almost immediately in the nearest rubbish bin.
Excellent.
Also, somebody's moved it,
I now.
but
Either that or the captain's been sitting in the rubbish bin.
Clearly, the
Would-
captain
Now-
threw himself in the rubbish bin.
I'm going to take this to the control people that we always seem to go to with something.
no,
weird
not yet.
happens.
So
What do
have
you
we
mean,
traced?
not yet?
Have we traced the actual steps? Because at one point he would have stopped, and then it would have moved to the bin because he didn't dematerialize
Do
from a
do we
bin.
record this information?
We'd be able to trace it. For
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
Okay, so it stops outside a stall.
So we know what
okay,
stall
and then it
is.
moves.
So if I go there, do I find a stall or just an empty spot?
You find a pottery store.
A pottery store.
He was kidnapped by pottery.
This is like north
We
by
have to find
northwest.
somebody with a giant kiln.
Okay,
Oh,
still
north
question
by
the dude who's
northwest.
there. Yeah, you know when they go back to the house and there's like nobody
When
there,
do
it's
we
all
get to
empty.
the cornfield and get swept by the plane?
Are there any security cameras in the area? Is there any point going to
Well,
thing?
there are a few security cameras in the area, but you cannot be sure that any particular angle is.
Let's assume
Covered.
it's not and just go with
Hitchcock's
that.
just great.
Okay, just,
Otherwise
just
it'd be
search,
too easy.
Just search the area.
Really need to get
I'm going to
Hitchcock.
scan the area
Yep,
for
that would be a science roll.
for
Don't
seeing.
have the burns. The burns.
Good movie.
What are you looking for?
I have no science. What do I use?
Also
Well, that
a
would be
good
that.
movie.
You can assume that it's
Also a
zero.
good movie.
Okay,
In fact,
So-
only one is North by North.
+1.
Okay.
You
So,
find no particularly fancy traces of anything.
all right. So he passed out. He didn't dematerialize. We've established that. Who saw shit? Like, it's just you got to start
How do you know
asking
I passed
questions
out?
because he said you didn't like, you know.
Step 1. I'll
That
ask
you-
the pottery
you fainted.
store owner who will
How
tell
do
me
you
a
know that?
lie. Hello
'Cause-
there.
Hello.
Because he said you fainted.
Did you see any Federation personnel in the last 15
I'm
minutes?
sorry, I'm not going to be much help to you. I've only been here for 15 minutes.
Excellent.
Who was
Who was here before you?
Good question.
Good question.
Well, I don't know. There was an empty spot for my. There was an empty spot for my stall.
They nabbed him, packed up.
Sorry, what are you talking about?
It's okay.
Ask another stall.
That was my next thing.
I'll let you
Surely
do
the
your thing.
neighbouring stalls
Yeah,
would have seen
that's
something.
right.
That was my
Somebody
next
knows
thing.
something.
That was my next thing.
Look, start executing people until we get friggin' answers.
That
Right?
was my next
Yep, that's right.
Sorry, I hate to break it to
People
you.
talk.
We're
That was
the
my
Federation.
next
We're
thing.
the good guys.
Hang on, I'm the captain now. We need to change uniforms.
You're not
Yeah.
the captain.
What if
What are
we,
you think you're wearing the dagger shaped one?
Yeah, that's right.
What
Yeah,
if we
but,
decide that torture is legally justified?
I'm just going to do the
That's
obvious
the
thing
Terran
I
Empire.
was going to do before everyone interrupted.
there
Go
are
ahead.
bitches
And
who
talk
know
to the
something and we're
next-
making them
the
talk.
next stall. Okay, what does the guy on the right know?
Sorry, what are you asking me?
Hello, I'm interested. Was there a stall here 20 minutes ago?
It's the same
They
guy.
can't all be the same.
I think
guy.
there was a herb stall here for a while.
Yes, that's what we want.
we don't
think
know.
there's a herb-
We don't know that that's what.
Let's
we want.
pretend that's what we want. Let's go, that's interesting. Where did the herb stall go? And where the hell is my dice? And my twisted ankle?
Excellent. How long were they here for?
I'm sorry, I don't really know. Do you see how many people there are here today? I'm sorry, I'm not here to guard other people's stalls. Now, if you don't mind, if you're going to buy something, you feel free to stay here. If not, go somewhere else.
What are
bother
you
somebody
selling?
else. I'm selling self-sealing stem bolts.
Self-sealing stem.
The finest self-sealing stem bolts
How
too.
much?
One slip of latinum each.
What the? What's a self-sealing?
I don't know. I think I'll buy one.
They're stem bolts, but
Yes,
they're
yeah.
self-sealing.
Ask more questions.
stand
But
by.
I have one question.
Go ahead.
How do you get permission to set up a stall here?
This is the Klingon Empire. You get permission by setting up your stall where there's a space.
Ah, excellent. I shall buy my stem bolt. Thank you, sir.
Have a stem bolt. There.
Stem bolt.
Stem bolt. I have a stem bolt.
But it's self-sealing. Don't get that wrong.
Yeah, not self-sourcing.
What's it do?
Self-sealing.
Like you inject yourself in your
It's a
local
stem
eyeball.
bolt, but it's
Yeah.
self-sealing.
Right.
I might place it against
And it's
someone's
spin stabilized as well, because they're the best.
Oh yeah, that's what you want with a stem bolt.
head, and
That's right.
flare for good.
So bolting your stems so that they self-seal.
I'll put it in a handy container
Makes no sense.
and move on.
In case you haven't figured out, know the things that they sell at that place are not significant. Okay.
Okay, I report back to the acting captain.
Yes. What
Yep.
did you find?
There was this dude. Okay,
I'm
He
in
was
my quarters, by the way. Just
Dressing
getting
gown,
ready.
obviously,
Yeah.
with his feet
are
up
you
like
checking?
this.
Are you check? You should be like checking out the chair.
No, I'm getting changed into my dress uniform so I can look.
Excellent.
Captain-y.
Captain Rimmer.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm just. And
So
when
he's half naked at the moment because he's changing.
Is it the captain's actual uniform?
You should just break it.
yeah, I've just replicated.
The moment the
what-
captain's
He's
away,
trying to figure out what to do with that little hole at the back.
Yeah.
Put it on them accidentally.
Yeah,
the
round,
wrong
round,
way
round.
around.
Oh, that's what we got the stem bob for.
I think the pants the wrong way around, but I've still got a tail.
I got the stem bob. We can fix it.
Just as long. Hang on, need to feed my fish.
Captain, he was at a spice stall,
Have you seen my fish?
and the spice stall is
You
vanished.
don't have a fish.
I have two. You're not here. Shut up.
That's true.
I have two fish.
It's quite true.
I keep the captain away from the fish because I lost Russell and Crow, and it's very suspicious. Now I'm feeding Jacinda and Nadine.
Head on security.
There you go, beautiful fish.
Don't give them too much food. They'll
No.
fail the water.
That's my fish are good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Captain
What did
has
you
been
find?
kidnapped.
Here's me worried I might not
by
have
the
enough
captain.
material to keep you guys going.
Head of security.
Acting captain. The captain has
Yes.
been kidnapped by
I'm here.
imitation
This captain is not
spice. But
Right.
you are the acting captain.
Spice. Herbs are not spice. And
Spices are not herbs. I remembered that. I tell you.
Stop.
Herbs.
These are
Why
the people that
you
you are
the
relying on to
acting
get you back.
captain,
Captain.
Yes.
and I am merely security.
This is not June, so we don't have spice.
But the spice must flow.
There's no spice. Jesus Christ.
Long live the fruiters.
Okay.
What do we do now?
We
Actually,
need
the
to
distinction-
Report
in,
he's
yes, we need to
missing.
report that he's missing.
It
To
could be the race.
and report and then hand over the recording of the guy who was trying to be Vader. We need to hand
Yes.
it over, and then maybe security can analyze it.
They can fix it.
They can. So let's go and report his missing.
And after that, we can redesign your office.
What am I examining?
Who are you?
To see whether
I
it's
thought we
fake
already
or-
did that.
No, we analysed it.
Yeah,
We
no,
did-
we
we
did.
analysed
We
the
analysed
recording.
and we found nothing.
We were told we found nothing
Yeah.
when we analysed it. We didn't
Shut up!
roll.
You're not here. You're
Nothing could happen.
We did
you're
roll.
some
I'm
gimp
happy to
now.
let him have a roll.
What happened to the character?
Oh, yucksies.
What happened?
Oh dear.
That's shut.
Oh, I got
Oh,
a-
that's terrible.
I got a Neggy Nunas.
It's
Minus
worse than-
one.
It's
Worse than.
than-
Oh, it's all right. That's a good.
Yeah. You're
Your
good
science is
roll.
still pretty
Oh,
high,
it's
though.
2 Neggy Nunas.
Yeah, it's -1.
You've got
Hang on.
3.
No, it's -2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, negative two.
It's,
Yeah.
it's
It's
2
a
Neggy
-2.
Nunas.
Two neggy nunas. Yeah, okay.
You
right.
busted the recording.
2. I got
Go
a
on.
total of 2.
We have no record.
No, there would need to be a lot more
I
negative
assume
than
you're
that to
not
bust
there.
the
You've
recording.
you've erased it. You
Are you
idiot.
somewhere else doing
Oh,
that?
no.
Are there any
Competent
abnormalities in this reading?
There is nothing obvious that you can spot. At the role that he gives, he looks at it, but whoever has done this has been a bit slick, and there is absolutely nothing abnormal in it. All you can say is that there is a message that's come through the network. You can trace it back to a couple of nodes, but when you get back to it, they're public accessible nodes, and there's really
I know what
nothing
we
that you
can
about
do.
it.
I can post guards on you,
So,
and then you
yes,
will not be
This,
stolen
this isn't you
either.
having a bad day. This is
No,
just
no, no.
But if I get
representing the
Put an
fact that when you look at it,
and
there's
see if
nothing.
he gets
If you get
stolen.
stolen,
if I
then
get
the answer is
stolen,
triggered.
maybe I'll find
that's
the
right.
captain.
There is no good
I'll
answer.
go
There
with
is
you.
no
You
good
should
answer.
wander out
If
there
these
by
people are
yourself.
in any way as
God.
competent
With no
as we
sort of
expect
tracking
they are,
device
they
on.
will be shielding the captain from scans. Nevertheless,
And then
the
when
very
all of us go,
first
we'll all
thing
be
we
there.
should be doing is scanning the spaceport and surrounds in case they've taken him off on a shuttle for Cation life signs. Now there may be several Cation life signs. We shall
But
simply
there won't be that many.
yes, we shall simply winnow them down.
I've never
So-
met another Cation.
Let's go look.
There's only one.
Let's look for occasions, eh?
Mm-hmm.
You should.
So the first Cation we find, we promote them to captain, and the problem solved.
Has anyone checked his litter box?
No,
Oh my god.
but I have access to his bedroom.
Okay. Well, why don't you go check?
I will go check.
Sometimes he falls in, eh?
I will
It
look
does.
under the pillow.
Yep. And don't touch any of his toys. He doesn't like it.
But if he hears it, he might come out.
So
Operations at +4. Obviously, they're not
you're touching the captain's toys. So-
Now, -1,
No.
so
Oh,
that's
no.
a total of It's a total of 3 on operation.
What are you looking for?
I'm using the scanner to actually search for cation.
Okay, righto.
I prefer when you're one
Yes, your scanners are completely up to the task. Unfortunately, your results are inconclusive. There's a few cation life signs wandering around in the marketplace, but that's not significant because your security guards have told you there's as we're getting close to the big race.
Right?
There's people from all over the known universe there. So
No, that is as expected. Like
Yeah,
I
so
said,
there's a
this
few-
is bare minimum we need.
few cations walking around, but there's none that match the captain.
What?
Would the
So you see, if that's a Negi Nuno,
the,
Yes, it is.
then what's
the
that?
kind of thing
That's a
that they
plus.
need to
They,
Positive.
they cancel each other
Yeah,
out.
but it has to
would
be
create in itself a
Negi
space
Nuno.
Yeah.
for those.
But
Posy
zero.
That's
Posy
a good
Sorry.
question.
No, 0 now.
There's
Yeah, but
Yes.
give
No,
that one
no.
right now.
Urban has asked.
What is
No, I haven't.
Does
I'm not
Negi
here.
Nuno?
we're
What's
talking
the
about
opposite of a
game.
Negi Nuno?
Yes.
Okay, guys, can I hear one?
The
person,
question
please?
has been
A Posy
placed.
Aussie.
Yes.
Obviously, they're blocking the signal which would allow for
We
scan
did
of
it.
the
Yes.
cabin.
Yeah.
Win.
Yeah.
Would that technology in itself be detectable? Would the fact that there's some sort of null space or blanking field or static or
It would
whatever
make sense if it's beamed
Oh.
be indicative of something?
Hang on, can we contact the thing in the Jeffries tube?
The reality
It
of
loves
things
the
is
captain.
you're on a
We've
big
never been
Klingon
able to
space
contact
station.
It loves the
one
captain.
thing when
Yeah.
it's
And
needed.
whilst a Federation space station would have, scanning nodes all through the entire place, the Klingons just don't work on the same operating philosophy. There's some parts of the station that are well served. There are some parts that are just blank. It would be pretty easy for somebody to take a person into a blank area.
What
Yeah.
about all the players?
So in that case,
I
obviously,
have one
that's
here.
using the ship's sensors because we're currently hooked up to or sitting on a space station and using the space station sensors. What if we use the Tamworths? Is that going to cause
Use what,
complications?
sorry?
The Tamworths sensors.
The Tamworth sensors would be able to see pretty much, they wouldn't be able to see far past the marketplace. Again, same problem. It's that it's a big old space station and it's made of metal, and that really stuffs up your scanning.
When we scanned the area of where this store was, do I detect anything other than pottery?
You detect nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, you do find remnants of herbs, but nothing that you can point to as this is this particular herb.
Yeah, we can't
There's
use
enough,
we can't
enough
use
that you
the
can
Tamworth
confirm
to
there was a
scan
herb
the station.
That's what I've
herb
just
store
asked.
there.
He says no.
but
It's
Is there
basically
any
we're inside a
ritual
space
energy
station. Lots of
signatures?
metal
No,
infrastructure
nothing.
is blocking
Okay.
our sensors.
I'm just trying to work out if I rubbed myself against something while we were fixing that door or something. How the hell did I just suddenly come out a rash?
On a purely
Does it get
meta
any
level,
better?
there's certain paranoid
It doesn't
conspiracy
itch.
theories that I'm
Looks
perfectly
pretty
prepared to
bad.
indulge.
It doesn't
It's not going to be
It's the
sensible.
same.
Because as you may
You got
remember,
some- you got some on the
she
inside
doesn't
of the
actually
other
trust
leg.
The tribble. The tribble can't
Yeah,
be scanned.
and then-
What if the same principle is
Just
being
had
used
an
here?
insane reaction to something.
well, the one
Thank
thing I
goodness
would
you're going
say
to the
here
doctor
is,
tomorrow.
on the other hand,
oh, it'll be gone by then.
you know that the captain can be scanned.
Yeah.
Either that or it'll be covered
Well,
in hives
well,
by the
what's yeah, exactly? You'll be a complete red rash by the time you go.
Either that or it'll just become...
I don't
I'll have
know.
a
We can't
full
send out
shower,
security
see if I
details
can
with
wash
hand
it off.
scanners, can we? And just start searching.
Pretty sure I don't have
Well, you
any
can.
space.
But the thing that I keep
What else have we
reminding
got?
you is you're
Yeah.
on a space station which is big and has been constantly being modified for as long as the Klingons have been in space, which is considerably longer than humans. have
I've got
been
an
in space.
idea. Let's put up posters. We've lost our cat. Reward.
Buy milk.
Let's,
I would like to point out I was
please
expecting to
return
be a
our
lot
cat.
further along in the story by now.
Well, all we know is they've taken him, he's disappeared, there's no residual energy signatures, there's no witnesses reliable apparently. There's nothing.
No.
He's just vanished and there used
Big
to be
posters.
a spice store there.
Crew of Tamworth seeks pussy.
Oh my
Let's go
goodness.
with that. We'll get lots of people.
Yes.
Very well. Let us work at it from a completely different selection.
just trying to help.
We know at least one of the other competitors wanted us to throw the race. That
I
of course
actually
was the
don't-
Ferengi.
I don't think it's one of the competitors.
Well, he's been taken out of the,
I think it's some cartel that's put a bet on it.
and we know that there is bets happening.
Where's the race?
Did they think drop out or to lose?
But here's the
Drop out.
question: will we do better or worse without the captain?
You can see that.
What did the captain? They said
But
they
the
were going to
captain-
kill the
That is an
captain.
absolute. That's a
I
very
must
good
bring
question.
this back to you. Don't forget, this actually is the captain you're talking about. It's not crewman Davo.
That's a good question. Do you think that
Is
would hold
this-
you guys back from winning?
No, Captain, I would never think
And
of
if
that.
they think that,
No.
maybe they're getting rid of me so that you win the race.
Ooh,
A double
cunning
bluff.
A
Cunning
double
reverse
bluff.
psychology. Mm.
Yeah, look, reverse psychology. Sorry.
What would the captain want us to do? Win at all costs.
At
He
any
would want to
price.
go down
At
with
any
the
No, he quite specifically has told us we don't want to win at all costs. We want to win
We
with
don't want to
honour.
win at any cost.
And we could try to win.
Right.
Look
We
like
want
we're
to
winning
win
and
with
then
honour.
win.
And then just like tank it.
Are we going to try and hunt for the captain, or are we just going to?
They're
But
gonna
how are
would
we
have
going to
killed him
hunt
by
for the
then.
captain? How are we going to find the captain?
There's no
Well, the
residual.
thing is,
You could try.
you've tried nothing
Looking
so
for
far.
I'm just physically walking around, calling, Captain!
Better than what you do it now.
Where are you, Captain?
what else is there to do?
Help!
I've scanned for.
I've lost my cat.
I've scanned for residual energy.
I'll drop a
I've asked
subtle
for
hint to you
witnesses.
guys.
Oh, hang on. I'm thinking
Somebody
of something.
Somebody suggested going to the authorities, and then you just ignored whoever that was
That
and
was
kept on
me.
going.
I think it was me, but I'll give it to you.
It was
I'm going to hint you
probably both of
the,
us.
the authorities are the starting point, okay?
Well, let's go there.
Oh, they've always been so
Take the
helpful.
evidence
Yeah,
we have
they've always been
accumulated so
helpful.
far and
Yeah,
take it
It's
to
a
the
trick.
authorities.
They hate
Yeah.
us. They
I don't
hate
think they hate.
I'm not saying it's a
Yeah,
trick, I'm just
yeah.
saying it's the first stage
What-
of
what-
the
They
story.
hate us.
What exactly was the threat that the guy said?
If you want to see your captain alive again, you must give up the race.
Yeah, so
Ray should stay in the ship for safety purposes, and you should become yourself and come with me because you've done this before.
Yeah, right. Okay.
And then you'll have a mature adult.
So is somebody going to call the local security centre?
Um,
Well, security probably.
yeah,
should.
security should go call the other security people and talk security stuff.
Let's just go up there and talk to them.
I'm not going. I'm staying on the ship.
Okay.
I'm going to order some chops.
Okay. Can I take
Wesley.
Wheel Crusher, not Wesley?
Please, because it pisses me off.
Excellent.
He's the
is his
dickhead.
name Willie Crusher?
Oh my goodness.
Willie Crusher.
Wheel Crusher. Don't like him much. You don't
What's
trust
Wesley
him.
written on?
Is anybody going to talk to the security centre at the
As soon as I get a companion.
Sure, you can
Because I don't want
go.
to go by myself.
You can go with
Oh, for heaven's sake, Naves will go with you.
Yes, we'll take. You can take Naves and Wall,
Okay.
and you and him,
I go out.
whoever he is,
I'm sorry, Urban. I think
We'll all
your
go.
character is stuffed. I think
Let's
he's,
not go.
and
you might want to start writing
you're
up a new
taking
character.
one security officer.
Good.
Oh my goodness.
Just one.
It will be my command.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Just in case we need to split up, and he can go over there, and then
Exactly.
we'll find him dead. So off we go.
You walk into the security office and you see a lot of really frazzled looking Klingons
I'm not here.
running all over the place. And the guy who's manning the desk looks a little bit annoyed that you guys have walked in,
All
but
their captains have been kidnapped.
but he's
all the
he's got a,
captains are gone.
he puts his game face on and says, "Can I help you?"
Yes, our captain has just been kidnapped.
He rolls his eyes somewhat and says, "Yes, that would be exactly what we would expect right now.
Excellent. Why is that?
We have hundreds upon hundreds of Sophons arriving every minute to the station, getting ready for the race.
And they're considered a delicacy in some places.
So
Well,
far.
actually, yes, but that's Sophons, living things that can think.
Oh,
Humans,
Sen-
Vulcans.
sentient beings.
I assume that was just kitty cat people.
No. Okay.
Sapiens.
No.
Go with it,
Explains,
go with it, go
explains
with it.
why you're in
Go
charge
with
of
it.
security and you're not a doctor.
We have hundreds of Sophons turning up every minute,
Of every
and
day.
we are dealing with all manner of petty crime, robbery, mugging, and of course the occasional kidnapping. So much as it is unfortunate that your captain has disappeared, it is unfortunately part of our deal today.
So find out what
Well,
he's
can
gonna
you
do
give me a
about
description of your captain?
it. It's a kid.
Yes. Education. He is the captain of the USS Tamworth.
Okay.
I think this
Yeah.
This isn't the
Not
girl,
this
is it?
not this
No,
particular
this is
guy,
Big
but
guy.
we
okay.
can give him
he's
a
on.
Mickey.
He's on our file.
He
Yes.
likes warm milk.
And
do you have
tummy rubs.
Do you have any idea where he's been?
He was in the market. Apparently,
Okay.
he was visiting a spice store, which is mysteriously vanished
He's
at
not
the same time.
spice. Herbs are not spice, and spice are not herbs.
Good thing we brought him.
Okay. The Klingon nods and goes to his
spicy.
Klingon nods and goes to his terminal,
Yep.
and he says, "Well, I can confirm that the herb stall that you're referring to was packed down,
Oh, I know where this.
and I can tell you also where did it come from."
So I went to. I bet you this is where it came from. Went to the Indian takeaway place and bought some Indian. And while I was waiting, I sat on their like cushiony thing with my feet. This part of my leg would have been exposed against the stuff.
And now he's been impregnated.
And because it's so much Indian cleaner fluid and stuff that's got fucking patchouli and shit like that in it that I have a reaction to, I reckon that's what happened. I just rubbed my legs against something, and it took a while for the hives to break out, but I reckon that's what it was. Because I'm wearing shorts, I would have had my
Yes.
legs.
You would have had
While I was
direct
sitting
flesh
there,
to
my legs
the
were
fabric
against the cushiony.
But it's not on your hands or anything.
No,
This is a lesson to all of us.
I reckon that's where it's going. I washed my hands when I came in.
At least if it doesn't go away tomorrow, you've got a doctor's appointment.
You can sue them later.
They can inject you with antihistamine or something.
Well, oh God, if I got this in the morning. Jono, did you say you had antihistamines?
I said I've got some. I've probably got some. What's it called?
Claritone.
Let's just get David dosed before anything
Yeah.
else happens.
Would you like me to go get it for you?
Well, given
No,
that I
I'll
still
just
have
edit it
quite
out.
quite a
Oh,
rash,
okay.
Yeah, okay, I'll go get that.
I think it's not
Which
even
is easy.
worse, but somebody
Just edit it out.
Okay.
Rather than try to
Really
meld
quite
two
stuffed up
recordings
as well.
together. What are we at? 37 minutes. I need to remember that.
I'll be back shortly.
Okay.
Should have worn long pants.
Actually, I do.
I hope I do have the stuff after that.
I do think I do have a bit of rash on the parts of my
I told you, it would have been unusual for you to just touch it with your legs. Like, surely when you got up, you reached down to push yourself up or something. What do you think, Mycroft? Do you think
Anyway.
that's true?
It's a theory.
Of course you wouldn't. You always were the jealous brother.
Imagine if I'd sat there any longer.
Dead now.
Did you lick the seat that you were sitting on? Good thing you didn't.
But it seems like just a contact thing. It's like
Now I'm going to edit out my brilliant deduction.
Yes.
I think you could
It'll be lost forever.
Of this. No.
It won't be lost forever. Because we'll remember.
And it's been. Oh no, it's not been.
You're just
instantly
jealous.
uploaded, so-
That's
It
it.
is true, I am very jealous.
Face.
That's your thickened deduction of the evening.
So what happened just then?
I'm keeping that
Did we
part.
actually get anywhere?
38 minutes.
No, not so far. But we haven't actually. You interrupted the games master before
Before
the
something could happen.
yes.
Well,
All your
well, thank God for that thing.
And now you wish you were me. That's what you're thinking.
I'm just looking at all the dust on this fan.
Wow.
You know how fans just get really dusty?
No, Dave. You know how much trouble I have being me? I completely stuff up being somebody else. No practice for a start.
Yeah, that told you.
What happened? Are you speaking to the other day?
Mm-hmm.
I was very confused.
You assumed he was talking about you.
And I assumed he
I
was
often
talking
do
to
when
him.
people say that.
And yeah.
No, you were the one who was talking about him being jealous of
Oh.
not being you.
Exactly.
Right. Fair enough.
He'll have that bone sore if we're now.
Oh God, help us. I'm so not able to think tonight.
So you got to the
They went to the security office.
Yeah.
They met with a very harried Klingon.
Oh,
Lots of stuff is happening because lots of people are.
They can't help us for some reason.
If he just did
As
blue
unexpected.
dust.
You're going to die. You're going to die now. And I missed that. I was in there completely in from the dust cloud.
Loratadine. One.
This stuff poisoned me.
Right.
Here, have some.
Why would he do that?
Why would he do that?
Revenge.
I'm taking your last Loratadine.
I'm okay. They're mostly there for my wife.
Now she's not.
Now she'll just swell up and
She'll get a nasty surprise though.
What about the tablet?
Okay, so to summarise, the harried Klingon says that they do have the details of the captain on file.
On file, yes.
Surprising that.
The stall where the Grufel mix, not herbs, not spices, but Grufel mix, were being sold, that have been packed up and moved on.
Yes,
Spice.
and he finds that there's no evidence of them turning up in any of the other 5 marketplaces around the station either.
Okay.
these are tiny little things.
So,
And we'll simply hand over the evidence we have, timestamp for the call with the threat.
What do they do?
Just take your medicine.
Do it. Do it.
I hope they help you.
What is it? It's just a really low dose of.
It's the same stuff as Claritine, which is an antihistamine. The Klingon is as apologetic as a Klingon ever gets. He says, look, finding your captain has been added to the list, but I have to be honest with you and tell you we are unlikely to get anywhere with this search before the race. I know that you folks are racing tomorrow. Tonight this is the semi-final, but tomorrow is your race. I wish there was some way that I could help you, but realistically speaking, we will not be able to find them for you. What we can do for you is we can deputise you as legitimate station security.
Ooh.
And we are happy for you to hire or borrow whatever help you can.
Cool. Namas.
I'm not sure I should be doing that while the fan's on. What could go wrong? What could go wrong?
So,
Okay, so we'll take that security deputisation
yes.
and work with it now.
I just noticed how dusty it was, so I thought I had to dust it. Anyway.
Okay. So we'll go back and plan out strategy. Now,
If you were Ray, you'd be adding like citrus and crustaceans to it or something.
Citrus won't hurt me.
Crustaceans will.
Don't do that.
It explains why I haven't come out in hives everywhere else. It's just where I've touched something. I reckon that's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to India, basically.
Yes.
Yeah, don't go there.
I will never go. There's a Chennai tea house in Epping, and the smells that come out of it just make me want to.
I think you
hold my
might.
breath.
I don't want you to panic, but I think you might have touched your nose as well.
No, it always looks like it.
He was WC Build in the River.
I know it's gross.
Might have.
I'm sure he did.
It's always red and gross.
He's turning it.
Well, think about it. He would have pushed himself up. How much? Just touch his nose in anger. How much you have to pay?
Okay.
Who's coming tonight?
Okay.
Then you have like handprints all over his head.
How will you stop that?
Since it's
please?
taking them forever,
Yes.
Am I dead yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
actually very much the opposite. You,
The opposite of dead.
What is the opposite
your
of dead?
eyes flicker open for a moment. You have a splitting headache.
Welcome to the Pleasure Palace.
You look up and you realise that one of the aliens who is running the herb stall is right there in front of you. But before you can say anything, he looks at you and says, "He's coming round. Quick, dose him again." and down you go again.
From this information, we will do nothing.
Right, so it was the herb sellers that took him.
It was the truthful McTellers.
You're laughing like we already knew that.
Okay.
No, it was the spice merchants. It wasn't the bird sellers.
Oh my goodness.
It was the spice merchants.
7.
5 seconds to live.
No. That's
Die.
5.
5.
Oh,
5 times have just blown your mind with my deductions.
But, oh, the herb.
these are brutes
Ah,
with
You didn't reach that
good.
link, did you? You didn't reach that link? No. You should be embarrassed, really.
I am very
You should
embarrassed.
really be.
The
No,
question is,
still
are you
here.
into the herb?
Oh, that herb.
I obviously like embarrassment.
Without you, we never gotten as far as
You know,
we have.
just keep up. You know, that's all I'm saying. Just keep up to the... Yes, exactly. Alright, so back to trying to find...
So yes, you have been officially deputised as legitimate station security.
Wow.
So we can go and boss people around.
Now, it would seem plausible, right?
Captain Rational's about to stop us.
No. It would seem plausible that it's either one of our rivals or somebody betting on the race.
I'm going with betting on the race, personally.
Remember that
No,
guy
somebody's
who
got
was
a personal
taking bets
vendetta.
on the betting on the
Yep,
race?
remember him very clearly.
Do you remember the guy who... There was a guy taking the bets and then there was the betting guy.
Yeah, there was the Ferengi, and there was the
Ferengi.
guy who's taking the bets. It's not the Ferengi, it's the other guy.
Why is it the other guy and not the Ferengi?
Because the Ferengi is our rival, and he's already been eliminated himself to a certain extent. It's the other... No, it's not the other guy,
You're talking
but
about
the
the
other
Gorn
guy
bookmaker?
might know
Yes.
who we need to go after.
Yeah, would...
Assuming
May I point
my
out that
assumption
if
is
we've
correct.
got security deputisation, we can grab the security camera tapes of that area and actually see who and what was
Yes.
there at the time.
Security tapes of the market?
Yes.
Ooh!
I thought we said there wasn't adequate security.
We were told
tape.
that before, but that
I
was
did
when
say I did
asked.
say there's not adequate coverage of the area.
Okay.
It depends what you're looking for.
Okay, but we do have accurate coverage of
Remember,
the betting
we're
guy.
looking for nondescript aliens, not descript ones.
But we don't know
Nondescript.
that.
Yes, we do.
Not yet, you don't.
Can we at least try and grab the footage of... There must be some footage of the captain moving through the...
Peter, I
Let's see
feel
how
it to be
far
true
we can
that-
track.
Okay, from the security computer,
Yep.
I feel it.
you do have some footage of the captain walking in the vague direction of the stall. You can't tell what stall he's heading for,
Yeah.
but you can tell he's walking towards there, and it's about 10 minutes before the last the contact where the captain's badge went into the bin.
But we know the exact location of the store, so we can't. There's no camera that actually pictures the store itself.
That'd
There
be too
is
convenient.
there's some footage showing the edge of the stall, but the stall's in an area which is shadowed by other objects and so
Okay.
forth.
Can
So
we blow up this edge?
you can blow it up, and what you find is at the very edge, you still you
Corner
can.
of a table.
The best you can tell is that it's a herb stand.
Okay.
Enhance.
Okay, but could we get like
Can
the
we
people
tell
that
what type
were...
of herbs? Can we tell what type of herbs that we can see?
They're the type of herbs made from plants.
Nothing special and
Not
unique about them. Okay.
Unlike spice.
No, but-
Well, I'm sorry to tell you this,
Maybe
but
we could try and identify the people that are around and find them. There's got to be. He was taken in a freaking crowded marketplace.
No.
Somebody saw shit.
Somebody must have
Somebody.
seen somebody put a cat in a
Somebody.
bag. I mean,
That's
seriously.
right. Need someone to let our cat out of the bag.
Okay, we start asking around.
No, we like look at the footage. Let's see who we can identify and go. We want to talk to these people. We want to find them.
That's nuts. You can't just look at a random crowd of random aliens and go, "It's that guy."
What about like facial recognition shit? And they'll tell me the ID of people, and then we'll go find them.
Off you go then. I will
unfortunately, the Klingon homeworld is not that much of a police state for you.
do, you'd never know it.
No, they're a bit like that, Klingons. They're sort of...
I'm just going to ask
yeah, whatever.
random people. Won't get anything.
Random people like, oh, how they're going to think
Okay.
you're a freaking lunatic.
Let them.
Righto,
don't
so
care.
let's
Let's see
We've
you
got a badge.
do a security roll.
There's a little tin badge out of a
Stand
cornflakes
up.
box.
They're gonna
what
what
is
are
it,
the
five?
chances of actually talking
Okay,
to
you've got a
somebody who knows
spectacular
something?
security roll. So
Okay.
you've gone around and you've actually been able to nail down one or two people who were around at the time. Nobody has said anything. Nobody's seen anything absolutely obvious. Although one person said they did see some aliens walking off with occasion, looking quite the worse for wear.
Okay.
But he did comment that he says, well, a lot of Caitians end up coming away from that stall looking like that.
Did
So
you know what species the two aliens were?
no,
No. Okay.
Nondescript.
no humanoid.
They were humanoids.
Sorry, this guy's a Klingon. They were Klingonoid.
Okay, that's a good point.
Maybe they have some weird scrambler that anyone who sees
Okay.
them just thinks
That
them as
point
fake
about a lot of
humanoids.
Caitians go away from that stall.
I know,
was
that's-
for-
that's-
No, that's kind of cool. I like that.
It suggests that there's some
They're
particular
blandoids.
herd.
Nobody can be
Blandoids.
bothered remembering what they look like.
Yes.
Do we know any particular
What humanoids
substance or
kidnaps
simple
people?
chemical to which Caitians have a basic kryptonite reaction?
Look, the reality of it is, there's like humans, there's hundreds of herbs that they have drug reactions to. So the fact that you know it's something that worked on Caitians is significant from the point of view of
What do you
actually
mean,
knowing what's happened, but it doesn't really help you a great
Definitely
deal.
not ended.
As
No.
a tracing vector.
Do you think he's been kidnapped for some kind of like dogfight ring? Sort of thing?
You do realise if this was a real if Star Trek were real, you would be getting done so much for racism this episode.
No.
Or speciesism.
Speciesism.
We're making all these cat jokes. We're evil.
Look, can you make the cat jokes like when you got him back or something?
It's not as funny
No, it's not.
because then he can like
Use
listen to
that.
Okay, so the short version is, yes, you can confirm from your security work that yes, there is something at this particular herb stall that affects Caitians, but you know from previous information that they put the stall kind of was put away when the captain had been taken.
We really know more than we already know.
So really no more.
and there's no registration system, so we can't chase them
Yeah.
off that way.
Yeah.
Yes, but we
What are
do
you
know
suggesting?
that-
He's microchipped or something?
No, he's saying he was
The
asking,
stall.
do we know who booked the stall
Yeah,
and
we
stuff.
already went down there.
But unfortunately, Klingon marketplaces don't work like that. They work in the phrase of, there's a spot here, you push anybody else out of the way, and you take your spot.
You know, as soon as we get you back, we're getting you microchipped.
Is
Then
there,
you did.
What? That's uncalled for.
is there like import
You want
export
the
sort of
more
stuff?
of it?
If you're importing something, if you're importing a bunch of catnip into this planet, do you have to declare it or something?
With thousands of millions of aliens or whatever, literally anything could be poisonous to something else. You'd have to declare everything and anything.
Look, they can tell the security database tells you that yes, large amounts of herbs that have drug effect on Caitians are being taken into and out of the Klingon Empire every day.
Like the Klingons give a shit. They'd probably have a stall to sell their own.
That's the
mothers.
other thing. That's the other thing that's worth mentioning here.
It's I don't care.
They do not
They
give a
don't
crap.
care. They make money. They take a cut. They couldn't give a shit. Like you'll get Romulan babies.
If
down
what you're
3
asking-
stalls.
If what you're
Yeah,
asking is, was the
alright.
substance that was the herb that they got the captain with a controlled substance? The answer is no.
Yeah, well,
yes.
or I was, yeah, I was
Who?
thinking, was it
Do
rare
we what?
enough that we'd be able to trace it to a particular person?
baby?
Clearly
Yeah,
not.
probably.
Firstly,
No, it's just a herb as far as
and
I'm
secondly,
I could raise him as my own.
these are guys that are kidnapping people. They're not necessarily going to follow the rules when it comes to importing substances.
This is also true. So what you got to do about it? You basically know what you know so far.
We haven't learned a single thing beyond what we knew originally.
Have we? What
What new thing have we learned so far?
do we?
Well, the captain's alive. Well, we didn't learn that, but at least we know
No,
that.
we don't know that.
You know that meta game. You don't even know that in.
No. We don't know that.
We know that we know where he disappeared. We know it was a herb store.
And we know he was kidnapped by nondescript humanoids.
We know it's not.
Which are not in short supply right now.
Is there?
We know it's probably to do with something with a herb that affects Caesians. How did we work that out? We just sort of
Is there any way we can search?
There was the comment basically that a lot of Caesians go away worse under the weather when they're actually affected by that stall, which does raise the point that the stall may not be here now, but it is persistent. It comes and goes and gets set up. It wasn't a once-off thing. Now,
Can we
that
do
won't
it?
help us now, and it probably won't help us in time for the race, simply because they're probably going to lay low. But in theory, we should have at least one red shirt or ensign or other NPC actually keep an eye on the area in here, just in case for some funky reason they do come back
I don't
and
know.
they can get
Look,
followed.
completely stupid idea. And I know it's a bit metagaming, but he was really attracted to it
Yes.
and said it had a really potent smell, at least to him.
Mhm.
Could we use tricorders or something to try and track the herb?
You could if you knew what herb it was.
Let's try and
Well,
find out
in
what
that
it
regard, we
is.
don't know
We
how
might
many
wanna do
herbs
some
it might
research.
be.
Get another
As a starting
Caesian to
point,
find
we
it.
get
I
the
know,
doctor
we have
to
another
bring
Caesian.
up the medical file for Caesians
Yeah,
in
let's
general,
just see if we
see
can find
how
out.
many, and probably lots of them won't be helpful to us, but what is the list of herbs
I
which
can't
could
imagine there'd be
affect
too
them?
many that affect Caesian like that.
Well, we won't know until the doctor looks.
But if this is a trap that was specifically set for
The doctor is immediately able to come up with a herb that would knock off. That's not a controlled substance that would knock out a Caesian.
Oh, just one. Oh, that's
excellent.
It's called Kaetnach.
Which means death to Caesians.
Well, roughly translated,
Jeff
Nach
Dizzy.
is a Caesian word meaning nib,
Jeff
and Kait is the name of the
Alright,
species.
let's do a
So
search for that. Let's see somewhere to start. Let's try and search for the.
Jeff Kitty.
Do we have any other Caesians on board?
That's a
no, unfortunately, do not. He's
Of course
the
we don't.
captain is the only Caesian you've got on board.
on the town.
If only your night, if only your
I should say he-
Hang on. Hang on. He said the Caesians arrive on this place. Let's find another fucking Caesian and get them to try and trace the weed.
Excellent. Shall we kidnap them or just
No, we'll just
persuade
ask them. You just persuade them. We'll pay them. We'll give them whatever
That's a
shit.
good idea.
Let's find another
And there's
Caesian.
lots of Caesians wandering around.
Okay, I have 0 diplomacy.
You.
This is a diplomacy thing.
I've got 3.
I'm security.
No,
I
no,
need
I'm
a
shit.
kitty cat person to go sniff stuff.
Oh, we're gonna need the freaking acting captain.
I have really high diplomacy, if that helps.
Well, at the moment, you.
Dave
Um,
probably has high diplomacy too.
does he?
Quick.
I don't
I've,
know.
my friggin' raised diplomacy is +3. That's the best we've got so far. What's his?
diplomacy?
You don't have it.
He doesn't have diplomacy. Okay.
Okay, you need to call me on the ship. Okay.
Hello, Captain.
Hello.
Hello, acting captain.
Yes. What have you found?
Well, we think it's some sort of herb,
Excellent. That's what we already knew.
But-
Duckhead.
but we think we need a Caesian to help us
Right.
find out what type of herb it was.
Good thing.
But we need someone
Yes.
who is good at diplomacy.
No, you don't, because everybody knows that Caesians are attracted to New Zealanders. Why? How do you think I got the job as second in command?
Then you are perfect.
Ah, I saw what you did there. You're perfect. That's pretty funny. But it's no time to make jokes. The captain's life is at stake.
I'm feeling.
Yes,
I'm
it
feeling.
is.
I'm feeling all kinds of regret about
All
this.
right, I'm going to beam to where you are. Just let me get to the
That will be
transport-
quicker than
No,
walking.
hang on. All right, I'll be right there.
Excellent. I will wait.
Tangaroa to transporter people.
Yes.
I need to beam to Lomax's location, but not right on top of him because he doesn't like that. So just like somewhere next to him in a safe spot, not too far away, so I can see him.
Give me a moment.
And
It's
then-
the work experience kid on the console right now.
Oh, great. Well, you know.
Hang on a minute.
You keep trying,
I
buddy.
like how you said we have more than one of these.
Yeah, transporter chief here.
Great. Transporter chief, how's your day?
It's been great, mate.
Oh, that's so good.
Excellent.
I was wondering if you could do me a solid and get me to Lomax. But
Sure.
not right on top of him. Lomax, I see you!
Oh, Captain, whatever your name is,
How
you're here.
I'm Tangaroa.
You're like
Oh,
here
my goodness.
instantaneously.
I'm going to give you an official Maori welcome. Are you ready? Hello.
This is so
You
not
can have a
COVID
honey
safe.
later.
Right, it's good to see you again, Lomax.
You've infected my forehead.
How do you like...
And you only saw him like 5 minutes ago.
I miss him a lot, though.
Okay.
How do you like my tough stickers?
They're great.
Perfect. I got them done back on Orangutanga down the throaty.
Why?
Can I just point out I've got 9 segments to this story. We are currently on
Sorry.
number 2.
We must go at once to
Right.
do the thing with the kitty cat person.
I'm going to go and find a cat person.
Excellent. I will scan for one.
Yes, let's find one.
You don't need to scan for one because one's walking
And
over
one
there.
that's attractive.
Look, I have found one acting captain.
Thank you. I will go over to her.
Excellent.
It's a him.
You can't tell
No,
unless
don't
you...
go into him.
No, you can't tell if it's him or her until you turn them upside down. But we won't do that. That's just assume.
Or we'll get arrested.
That's right.
The Kaishan looks at you very, very strangely.
Hello, Keishin.
Hello.
Talk louder. One step forward.
They're not deaf. They've got good hearing.
I also speak your language now, so can you please just talk to me?
Sorry, Keishin. We might need your help, but it'll be
Ask
worth...
his name, acting captain.
Oh, fuck, I'm not deaf either. They have to yell right in my ear. I can hear perfectly.
It would
I
be
love the fact
polite
that
to
this is
ask
being
his
recorded
name.
for posterity.
I'm about to. I can pick up cats
Does
as good
Ray
as
ever watch
anyone.
these things? Is he embarrassed
God, I
by
hope
the,
not.
the way
Why
he's
is everyone
carrying
yelling?
these
All I can hear is yelling.
I'm not yelling. I'm trying to talk to the Keishin.
All I hear
His
is
name is Kariri, by the way, just to...
Hello, Kariri.
Hello.
I like your fur. It's pretty cool. You look great. So, what are you doing here?
Well, if you're on the ship, the
Yes.
Tamworth, I'm here
Well.
to watch your race.
Oh, look, how about if you help me out, if you scratch my back, I'll pat yours. How about that? Do you know
Is
what
that
I
a
mean?
racist remark?
No, that's a fact. I'll,
Human, you're
Oh.
being really weird. You're weirding me out.
okay,
What do
sorry,
you
no,
want?
I'll get to the point. I tell you what, since you've come to watch us race, I tell you what, how about instead of watching us race, you could be on the shop?
That would be great.
Would you, if you help us out, I'll give you, like, you can be up on the brudge and everything.
That sounds amazing.
Okay, so here's what I need. Our captain, which, is
Oh yes,
lost,
yes, it's Rorschach. He's a legend on our planet.
he would be.
Yes, absolutely.
How would you like to spend some time with the real captain of the Tamworth? Would you like that?
I would
Do you
love
have a
that.
hairball? Are you all right?
Is something the matter, Hugh?
We've lost him.
That
And he's
would be about right.
And he's very important to your planet and us.
Absolutely.
So
yes.
how you would get? I could honestly get you some.
How can I help you find your captain?
That's right, and then you could get like a medal thing. I bet you would. Okay, so here's what we need. We've established that there is a herb that's
Yes,
called...
Kate Nach.
Oh, you've read the plot. Okay, that's good because that will help us.
But yeah, but this marketplace stinks of Kate Nach.
Oh, could you sort of like where is it really strong?
Yeah, it's really strong over there.
Well, let's go over there. All right, let's go.
No, I'm not going over there
Oh no.
because
Oh.
if I go too close to
Yes. Yes. What
it,
happens?
it'll make me go funny.
Funny, haha, funny, strange.
It'll make me lose my judgment.
Oh, I've got drinks like
You
that.
know that stuff that humans like, alcohol.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
I know that. Oh
I don't partake of alcohol because I have to keep my mind sharp.
yeah, you do.
No. But yes, there's evidence of Kate Nach all over. this
I
place.
thought you were going to ask this Cation guy to dress up as the captain for the race tomorrow.
Hey, that's not some weird fantasy I have.
Oh, I don't know.
I thought for a minute you were going to say, hey, that sounds like a really great idea, bro. Let's dress his Cation up as the captain. And then the guys who
Nobody will ever know the
Are
difference,
you,
right?
are you saying all Cations look alike? That's Cationist.
Then he's Cationist, isn't it, right?
Some sort of speciesist.
It's
Yeah, you
speciesist.
can't say that, bro.
Okay, is it? I'm sorry. I wish I could help you some more.
But you may be able to.
How?
You're our only fucking lead. So you have to just go with it for a moment until the GM thinks of
Human.
another way out of this.
Now, human, I am going to tell you.
Yes.
I can tell you that there's Kate Nach all over the place.
All over.
It's strong from over there,
Over
but it's
there.
been walked all over the place. So if you're looking
Right.
for where he's gone, this is not going to help you.
Oh, what will though?
Hang on.
Oh.
We walked all over the place.
That's a bit shut, really.
That means they would have left a trail behind of Cape Nar because he's like been rolling in it. So if we find the footprints, they'll lead us to him.
Roll for security.
And roll well, you duckhead.
Yes, acting Captain Maniac.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, we've lost Saxon now. It's getting worse all the time.
I got 3.
That's good. Well done.
It's good enough for you to be able to say that there is trails of Kate Nach going off in every possible direction.
That's fantastic. All we've got is the whole base to search here. Oh, we're back.
I'm sorry, it's not his fault.
Oh,
Do you
feels
remember
like
I made a suggestion a while ago, right?
No.
So
Yes.
that suggestion was, it's not a bad, great suggestion, but it's something. Can we like get a list of potential suspects, and because we're deputies, we could just go around and like
Mm-hmm.
check them out?
What suspects?
What suspects?
Purveyors of catnip.
No. No, they're just the middlemen to achieve the goal. So in other words, the people who have an interest in us losing the race.
That could be millions.
What about what happened to the Ferengi guy?
Hey,
He was last seen fleeing his creditors.
Wait, I've got an idea. But I'm going to be out of earshot of our other Cation friend at the moment because it might sound a bit weird. If we got some of the captain's like clothes, could he smell them and then try and smell out the captain?
Dude, he's a Cation, he's not a bloodhound.
Oh God!
What do you think?
So what we need is a bloodhound then.
Yes.
Or
Okay.
if we could
Or
get an
a
Irish
really
person to do it, it'd be
sensitive
even
tricorder.
better.
Is there some other way we could
Some
track
people
him?
have been suggesting all sorts of things like, talking to people who might have an interest. I mean, why don't you follow that up?
Who would have an interest then?
Frankie dude.
Yeah, but we don't know where
But
Frankie
there's the
is.
betting guy.
There's the betting guy.
The Gorn.
Okay, our Cation friend, you've been very helpful, and I never go back on my word. So if you'd like to be with us on the race, then you can very well. But you can't touch shut. Otherwise, what's your area of speciality? Like, what do you do?
I'm a
When-
plumber.
It's a noble occupation, and
It's actually
anytime
quite well
we've got shut. Stock up our pipes. We'll get you.
I'm just
That's
gonna
my
go
job,
talk
yes.
To the Gorn.
Okay.
Okay, go talk to the door.
Hello
Hang
there.
on, a cat person plumber?
I didn't ask any further questions.
He gets easily distracted.
Do you have, no.
What? No, don't do that.
No.
Yeah, plumbers, hairdressers, and of course telephone sanitisers. They're all
plumbers are
very
actually-
important jobs.
No, plumbers are actually quite useful. Don't get rid of plumbers.
We have now moved on to number 4, just so you know, so it's encouraging.
Hello.
5 more to go.
We've
Okay.
been deputized by the Klingon security to act as policey type people.
Okay. I will always cooperate with policey type people.
Excellent. I would like to know a list of the top biggest betters of this race.
Rupert Murdoch.
Well, I can do that, but you do need to realise this is probably the most heavily betted event in a very, very long time.
That's okay. I just want to know the big spenders.
No, just on our competition.
Yes, on our
Just
competition.
like
on the
on-
town.
The Tamworth versus the Park is a very heavy,
Yeah.
very hot item.
Yeah, are we?
Klingons are betting by the 1,000 on the Park, and humans and various other Federation members are betting heavily on the Tamworth.
How about people other than humans
Like
and
big bets,
Klingons?
like big
Yeah.
bets, big bets. In the Gold Press Latinum
Are we-
kind of like mega bet.
Oh, of course, the Ferengi have betted on everybody.
Like, but has there been one mega
Oh, yeah, the
bet?
Ferengi Alliance have betted bricks and bricks of gold pressed Latinum.
What, as an
But they're betting on everybody.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Presumably that's money laundering.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Anyone else? How about someone who isn't in the race?
Nearly everybody who's betted is not in the race.
It's like word
What about the
test or something.
Blandoids?
Yes,
How
we
many
got
bla- How many Blandoids have betted on the race?
all of them.
So everybody's bet. I haven't bet. I haven't
I
taken
will
it.
say that
Just saying.
if you win,
Yes.
lots of people will get very wealthy.
Excellent. That's what
If
we
you
need.
lose, lots of people will get very wealthy.
Oh, shut.
Who's the person who stands to lose the most if we
for pity's
win?
sake.
Nobody knows.
the money.
I'm trying
Well,
to.
I'm sorry to tell you, but Stas, the Gordon, looks a little bit mind blown at this point. He says, "You have no idea how much Latinum is riding on this race."
Well, we better do well then. Those people are going to be poor.
He then grins and says, "No scales off my face."
Excellent.
That's a funny thing he said because look at his face. Scales all over.
Scales.
It's like
We could
Gordon.
dress him up as the captain too.
As we walk away, I go. And walk away.
What was that?
He was hinting I should murder him.
No, isn't that the Gorn music?
Yeah, well, it's the standard fight music.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But
Hey, have you got something you can
in
make?
fact, that's not the Gorn music
It's not the
because
Gorn-
that would be like the entire episode would be that because the entire
Are you going
episode
to call
was
the
in
other
fighting the Gorn.
races?
Why don't you make something like a rudimentary lathe and see if he runs?
What other races?
The other racers.
The ones that are racing against us.
No, we're not calling races. And they're off the
I thought you meant the other races.
Oh my
Here's
god.
our other suspects. People who are against us in the heat.
Okay, I was
Who
assuming
are
it
they?
wasn't one of them.
Yeah, let's go direct to our opposition.
Okay.
And let's just accuse them. Let's just accuse ridiculous shit. Let's just go. Who are we up against? The Klingons?
That'll
You
work
take-
out
you take the
fine.
Trump approach,
No,
are you?
you take
Yeah.
the exact
I don't think it's
opposite
the
tack.
Klingons
You
at
say,
all.
our captain has been kidnapped. Have you received any threats
It's
to
just
throw
going
the
to be
race?
Ferengi, isn't it?
But hang on, who?
Sure.
Who are our?
Who are we up against?
Who are
Is it
our
the Klingons?
There's the Ferengi.
No,
there's
who's
the
our
Romulans.
next direct competitor?
Well, okay,
The
it's
Klingons.
anyone's race.
Yes.
Oh no.
But the
Should we wait and
Klingons,
see who
the
wins?
Romulans, and the Ferengi are your
Okay,
three
can we
main-
wait and see who wins, or is the race too far away?
Well, that's
By,
tonight.
by then.
Okay, well maybe we wait and see who wins, and then go up against our competitor.
But if we win, they'll kill the captain.
With the
We're not gonna.
captain.
We're not racing yet. We've got to see who our direct competitor is. Yes. Yeah. Hello, Tangaroa. Who's? Oh,
I have not been contacted by you with your offer to pull out of the race.
Did we have to
You
go
have
and
6
contact
hours
him?
to pull out of the race, or
How
you
do
will
you
never see your
contact him?
captain
How do you
alive
contact
again.
him?
How
How
do
do
we
you contact
contact
him?
him?
How do you contact him?
How do we
how do we
contact
contact you? And I want to say, I have a very special skill set, and I have techniques.
If you pull out of the race. If you
Stop
pull out of the
that.
race.
I will I will find you, and I will hunt you down.
You may be giving your badass boast, but it's a waste because he cut off the
Well, that's the best time to act like a big man. No one else really no one but you knows.
Fuck, I'm in like Taken 4.
You have a special skill set.
Yes.
Geez, you guys are spectacular detectives.
I think my.
It's worth a try. You scared the shit out of him. Oh, I got him.
That's a good thing.
Now he's worried.
How do we contact him again?
I asked him, and he didn't tell me.
Oh,
If you pull out of the race
Yes.
officially,
Yes.
then he knows that you've done so. That's it. You
And
don't
he
need to
might
talk
still kill him anyway. It doesn't guarantee. We don't give in to
Exactly.
terrorist demands. Where's Starfleet?
So what are we going to do then? I
Nothing.
think we should check out
We
our
shall
rivals.
continue to search for him, but
Yes,
if
but
one comes
how?
to worse, we go through with the race.
You
But-
think
but
so?
then it'll be too
I think they're
late.
going to kill him.
Then it'll be too late.
And as you pointed out, they're
Oh,
going to kill
okay.
him anyway.
Can't make an omelette without breaking
Oh,
some eggs.
no.
Saxon, the ultimate ruthless.
Oh, tough as, bro. Nope.
Saxon decided you're dead.
I love the fact that nobody's thought of doing anything of the obvious list. I mean, you know.
What's we've done everything obvious.
How about you get into contact with the other guys who are in the race?
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody's in the race.
Let's go.
Everybody.
Who's not?
Klingons, Romulans.
Yeah, they're in the race. Ferengi are in the race. Let's go talk to the Ferengis. Go on, because they always want money.
I think Dave's character should go with you on this spectacular mission.
Who's going?
Not me.
Okay, let's go.
Who's looking after the ship?
I am.
Okay.
No, right now.
I'm going there right now. Beam me back to the ship now.
Okay, he's there.
Okay, so we're all good. Let's go. I'll go with the pointy-eared guy. And...
Girl.
Yep. Oh, really? Oh, that's surprising. And this one.
Benji.
Benji. Oh, my mum had
Where are
a
you
dog
going?
called Benji.
That's
was
what
very
I always
loyal.
think of, the TV show.
Yeah, that's kind of good.
Which opponent are you going to go and see?
We'll
first?
go see the Ferengi.
My name is Benjamin, but I like it. I'm fine with
Okay,
it.
Gluon is working on his ship as you walk into walk into his bay.
Oi, Biggers, come here. I want to talk to you.
I'm not overly impressed with you.
That's a pretty good Ferengi voice,
That's
by the
alright.
way. That's you've been practicing that shit for a while. Okay, why? Why are you not impressed with us? We're fine.
Well, last time we saw each other,
Yep.
you denied me the opportunity to progress in this race.
So you're out of the race.
Not out yet.
They
Okay.
tried to bribe us. Remember?
Have you heard what has happened on our shop?
Why should I care?
Because it's part of the plot.
Because it's bad and it might happen to you too.
Sorry.
You too.
Our
You as well.
captain is missing. Oh fuck! Why did I do that?
So you just told the enemy that you can.
So why should I care?
Because we would pay handsomely for him back
In tribbles, we have
in
supply of
gold
replicating tribbles.
pressed platinum.
Well, now that would be really great if I was actually the person who kidnapped him. However, I am not.
We never
So
said
what
he was
exactly do you have
kidnapped.
in mind?
We never said he was kidnapped.
There you go. You've just fallen into our trap. You've incriminated. Yeah, you need to give our captain back. Or we're going to string you up by your balls. Unless, you wearing clothes? Yep, you're a male. So we can. We'll put your head on a spike.
Trivia time. Ferengi balls are apparently very big too. So
Yep, we've got big spikes.
Hit on the spike. Hit on the spike.
You know, you can be
Hit
really
on the
nasty
spike.
about this, or if you wish,
Yes.
if you pay me nicely.
Didn't I just say that? Why do we get
If
the
you
dumbest
pay me
Ferengi
nicely,
in there?
I would at least be willing to get my contacts on the station to help.
Sure. How much are we talking
Well,
about?
it was going to be 10 strips of gold pressed
Sold.
platinum, but
10
after
strips
your
of-
attitude, it'll be 20.
How about we reach an agreement?
The agreement I'm willing to offer is 20 strips of gold pressed platinum.
I hear this.
How do you
But here-
know? How much gold pre platinum do you have? Check on your thing. Yeah, check how
think
much
we
you
have a
got.
limit.
Good thing you're not here, Ghost of
No,
Captain.
we don't have an unlimited supply. If
Fuck
we
off,
had
Ghost. Piss off. I'm about to kick you
I
in the
felt a
nuts.
strange disturbance in the force, but I can't quite hear it.
Oh, he's gone.
Sorry.
oh goodness.
Go,
He's gone.
If only the captain could contact us somehow on the astroplane. I will meditate on this in his cabin.
Right.
Putty butt.
Shut. Oh no, here I am. Alright, I was looking at the wrong cheek. I've got to be looking at me. I was looking at that other dickhead. Alright, I'm going to roll on diplomacy.
I've asked you. Well, actually, what I would suggest is if somebody's got the resource skill, that means they're good at haggling.
Resource.
Resource. Definitely not me.
I bet the captain.
Not
has it.
diplomacy. No, it doesn't.
Do you have the resource skills?
Nobody has resource.
Okay, you've got a 0 resource.
Oh, come
You might
on.
go really good. good.
You might
Okay.
roll
You
four,
can roll up
bro.
to four.
All right, let's.
I've rolled one for you already.
Oh, perfect. Let's go with that one.
But I rolled this for you.
That cancels it out. Now we're shit.
Exactly.
All right, so let's roll on talking.
Oh, Jesus.
-1.
20 strips of gold pressed platinum is starting to seem like a really, really low rate here.
What do I get from a 20 strips?
Well, I will send out my contacts all over the station, and we will see if we can find your captain.
What kind of American accent is that? Because it's clearly kind of like a real American accent.
Inconceivable.
It's Wallace Shaw,
It's just his accent.
because he's the Grand Nagus.
Yeah. It's inconceivable, man. Yes.
It's inconceivable, man.
He says at once in a book written by John Delancey, a Star Trek book, the Grand Nagus says something, and one character turns to him and says, "You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means."
Unemployed.
Could be quite funny.
Friendless.
So do you want my help or not?
I just don't know how good your help's
What-
going
what
to
you-
be.
what
What if
you-
I pay my
What's your help
20
exactly?
strips of gold pressed platinum and I get nothing? Because can't be bothered finding him.
I don't know.
Okay, you're on the ship, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
You send a message to them because you have.
Activate the message device, minion.
Actually, give me a security roll.
Can you stop yelling, please?
No, I'm in command of the ship. I'm going to enjoy it.
Let's make it loud.
Enjoy it
Yelling
quietly. That's
outside
all.
my house.
I fail
Oh
miserably.
my goodness gracious!
Hang on, what was I rolling on?
Security.
Oh, I rolled 1. Oh no, I've only got 3 insecurities. -1.
Oh god, there is
Okay.
no security now.
You are able to say with some certainty
The
that the
phone
message
went off somewhere.
the message that was sent to you, the second message, came from Sector 3 of the space station.
Hello, acting captain.
Yes, Lomax, it's so good to hear you, bro. What's up?
I have received a message that originated from Sector 3.
Excellent. What sector am I in now, Lomax?
Sector
I am
0.
incapable of answering that question,
Right.
my lord.
You're awesome. When I get back, you're going to get a promotion.
Hang on, he just said a message. He didn't say which message. It could have just been
Well, I never got told what the message was.
half-price pizzas in Sector
This,
3.
the most recent message that we received from
I know. But what Peter said could have been interpreted in so many ways.
Yes, I know.
Look, yes. So, Sector 3. What's in Sector 3? What do we know about Sector 3?
There are 10
Darlings.
different. There are 10 different spaces in Sector 3.
Spaces.
That's Sector 9.
Okay,
What?
because this is not privileged knowledge. This is known. Okay, so
It is
you
known.
look it up on the
known.
network.
It is known.
Sector 3
we
contains the
Googled it.
following spaces. It's on Canoodle, the Klingon network.
Canoodle.
It has a workers' barracks, science labs, a control room that was abandoned many years ago.
That's where he is in the abandoned control room,
A
Batman.
medical facility, a shuttle bay, an airlock, a cargo bay, a security headquarters, a cryo chamber, and a generator room.
And a mime, apparently.
A generator room.
Mine?
Yeah, well, he was gone.
I was pointing
Oh.
at things.
Let's try the abandoned
Is
warehouse.
he in blackface?
Dude,
Okay.
that's a bit restless.
Gnomes are never in blackface.
No, they're in whiteface.
Exactly.
They're like reverse racist.
Okay, so are you paying the Klingon, the Ferengi?
I would suggest so.
They're
Simply so we've got
anti-nationalists.
2
Do we have
the
20
method of
bars
lines of
of
investigation
gold
going at any
press
one
We
time.
don't now.
We can't just like
No,
materialize that
you
shit?
can't
Yeah.
replicate gold platinum. You can
Yes.
replicate gold, but you can't replicate platinum. That's why it's
Gold is the
valuable.
worthless binding material for Latin.
Would we have such stores on?
You
on the
could
table?
replicate gold and fill it with yogurt.
Oh, great.
No.
Gold pressed yogurt.
Yeah,
Nope.
they'll never know the difference.
Well, when he bites it, it might come out in a
You
rash.
never know what they do with gold.
Maybe they'll kill him.
Would I have it on the ship?
Does it need
Oh!
to be in actual
You
Latin?
poisoned the yogurt!
Oh,
Or
So-
can it be in the equivalent
I have a
amount?
cup
You
back
can,
with
in
the
Federation
dead
credits is
Frenchies.
fine.
Okay.
Normally, I wouldn't take Federation credits, but I'm pretty sure that's all I'm going to get from you.
He's got you there.
Yeah. I would suggest.
Okay, I tell you what, we will pay you your 20,000 gold pieces of gold.
20 strips of gold.
Wait,
The
pal.
I'll
equivalent,
make 20,000
the equivalent in the equivalent. No, the equivalent of in Federation credit, because I think it'll be like 20,000. Our credit's like freaking yen compared to gold plus platinum. So whatever the equivalent is, and
You have a deal.
that's just for information. If you actually locate our captain, we'll double it.
One moment. I will have my forces check back within the hour. They will help you to find your captain.
Oh yes, we kidnapped him. I remember now.
If you actually find the captain for us and give him back to us, you can have 40 strops
Stop
of
talking.
gold press platinum. And this will advance the plot further.
You didn't have 20.
Where's this money coming from?
Shut up, Ghost. Piss off. Why
I'm
don't,
just
why don't
gonna
you be
say-
helpful and tell us where you fucking are? Rather than just
I'm in section 3.
sprouting this shit.
Sector 3, not section 3.
A short while later,
You don't even know where you are. You're passed out. Piss off.
a short while later,
Yes.
the Klingon, the
Oh, is that
Klingon,
where
the
my
Ferengis agents get back to him,
My pocket.
and they say they've checked the cargo bay. There's no evidence of any Acacians there
In the cargo bay.
in the cargo bay. So they've checked one of the places for you.
Oh, well done.
We could
So
check the
yeah,
other
you're now
places
down to
ourselves.
you're now down to 9 places.
We could have done that.
In the places in sector 3.
places in sector
Oh, I was so
You
confused.
just paid 20 platinum
Oh,
for some Ferengi
do
to go
something.
to a cargo.
Go to a cargo. Oh, there's nobody
No,
here.
sorry.
Can I just point out here?
They actually did something.
They actually did something for you.
They actually did do something there. For a minute there, I thought you were saying they'd checked the cargo bay of their own ship and said, "No Cations here. Where's our 20 gold coming?" Gold.
No.
Yeah, gold Ferengi.
They're
Latin.
mercenaries. They're not idiots.
Okay, we need to get security people, all of them. No, not all of them, because then there'd be none in the shop. So get as many as we can spare, Lomax, and we're going to search section 3 and
So
see
you-
which down
Six.
from top to bottom.
You can have 6.
So
I
I'll
need more
repeat
than
again.
6.
No, you get 6.
I need more than 6.
I think we've only got 12 in the ship total.
No, we'd have more than 12.
No, we've
Okay,
got
now
like
just so
12.
you know, it'll take you about an hour to get to and search each of the parts of the ship, the station.
Unless we just beam in there.
How many security
Mm.
personnel do we have?
You haven't. Okay, you
Because
have
the ship's not that
infinite.
big.
No, you don't. You've got about 3 or 4 security teams.
Let's get
3 or 4 security teams, and the team's what, 5 guys or something?
Yeah, that's right.
two
So
security
we've got-
teams.
We've got 15 to 20 people, depending on
Okay.
the
Two
mood of the
security
GM.
2 security teams and you're going as well.
That's 11 people.
Yep, you're going to go and
The
search.
Ferengi, as you walk away, the
Right,
Ferengi
3.
says,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just talk to the Ferengi, right? You don't talk to the Romulans or the Klingon racists.
Let's go talk to them because he doesn't want us to.
That'll cost you 20 gold platinum.
Oh, that probably
Because
wants
we have,
something
we
else.
have to pay for the campaign.
So Romulans would probably just want sexual favours, but that's what you're for.
So if
So-
there's 2 security teams,
Let's go.
I don't care, Romulan babes are sexy.
"This is the sound of a hint dropping."
if there's 2 security teams, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Lomax can be in charge of one.
and then
You can be charged of the other column and
I-
hit the Romulan village.
oh Jesus.
I was actually going to suggest that I take one of them and go.
Yes, you go and take the other security detail and go in the opposite direction and search.
Exactly. And then we can divide mine into 2 and put...
You're in charge of
them-
security. Why am I
no.
telling you what to do?
Charge
Security
of
it. Do it.
No.
Okay,
No.
we're off.
No. Go to either the Romulans or the Klingons.
No,
please.
you've got to search the sectors.
Oh
Yes.
fuck! He said the game master
The game.
What?
said
What?
What?
I
You
don't
guys
think,
wouldn't know a hint if I whacked you over the
I
head
don't
with it,
think
would
you,
you?
you can back that up.
the hint master gave a hint, and you if you refuse to take it, then that's on
I know,
you.
we're going to go to the other dude.
I know, we've got to talk to the others.
Go to the other dudes. Do it.
Right, we're not searching yet. You come with me and we'll go talk to the
I
Romulans.
bring everybody, including him, and
No.
we go to the other
No,
dude.
You're going to
no.
go with the security
I'm
detail
gonna
and
go
talk
with-
to the Klingons.
Yeah, that's probably,
Okay,
that's
you can
probably
have-
most efficient.
You can
That's
have
safer for
one
me.
security team. I'm keeping the other one.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's right, because I don't want to go muscling.
Yes.
Because then who's in charge?
Then it'd be you. Oh, shut. Well, we don't want that.
Am I really the first
Is anybody
in
going
charge?
to talk to anybody?
I
Yes.
probably am. If enough people die, I end up captain.
It's not Wool. He's shut. He's
Who
like
is it?
so
Romulans
low.
or Romulans or
Romulans.
Klingons?
Let's go to the Klingons first. No, the
Oh.
Romulans.
We're going to the Romulans. He's going to the Klingons.
Yes, excellent. That's a wise decision.
That's why I'm captain.
Yes, acting captain.
Oh.
You could be Sprint Commander acting captain.
Acting captain.
The dead speak.
Yes, dead speak.
Not acting captain. Acting captain.
But I am not Russian.
You-
I am from Bristol. Or is it Birmingham?
You
I can't
watch.
remember.
I don't know if I'm
Sheet
doing
Spanish.
South Africa.
I'm
or
doing
New
such a
Zealand
brilliant
right
job
now.
of captain. I'm going to get my own Disney Plus series. You
Yes.
watch.
There are now 11 Star Wars series, so
Aye.
yes, you will.
Oh
Can't wait.
God, what the hell?
Did you guys see the thing where they announced who was going to be the director of the new Star Wars feature film? And who's the Kiwi director who did
Taika Waititi.
He's
Yeah.
good.
they announced that he was going to be the director.
He's awesome.
And his Twitter response was golden. It was like, what? And Jermaine Clement, quick as a wink, piped up, you really need to write these things down in your diary. And then one other famous New Zealand comedian says, if I find out I'm going to be cast in this movie without knowing about it, I am so annoyed. It was great.
I
Anyway,
want to know what Ryan Johnson's
All right.
reaction is.
So Taika Waititi didn't know he was directing.
apparently not. Yeah, he found out Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars. What?
The
Star
latest
Wars?
Star Wars feature
Yes,
film.
that's what he said.
He said Star Trek. I'm sure. He
You know,
said.
you're getting a Willows one too.
I know.
Oh, shut.
Anyway, who's talking to the Romulans? Who's talking to the Klingons?
We're
So
talking to the
Willow.
Romulans.
Okay,
He's going
right.
to go
In
talk
fact,
to the Klingons.
Taika Waititi should be doing Willow. Who else could do Willow but Taika Waititi? I mean, really.
And Jono, because you've had such a tough night, you get to decide who's going to go first.
Okay, Romulans first.
Taika
Oh,
Waititi
shut.
doing
Okay.
Willow, that'd be amazing. It has to be out.
What's happening? Are you all right? Have you had
Klingons first.
Have you had some catnip? He's what?
I swear you guys have.
What's wrong? What are you doing? Lomax, come back.
I want Taika Waititi.
Tangaroa to medical. Tangaroa to medical. We need a medical
Klingons?
detail.
Hang on. I'm clearing. I'm clearing.
Are you dying,
I'm back.
Lomax? Are you dying?
Yes.
Don't die.
No, it's astro travel. It's not death.
Would you like an official New Zealand burial?
Stop
I
it.
could arrange it.
Stop
And
it.
here's me wondering
Sounds
if my
good.
story tonight would be enough to keep you guys
You've
occupied.
already said that at least once
All right.
already.
All right.
I can derail too.
He's on
If
his
we
own.
started
He
at
will settle us
7:30,
within
then 4 lots
brilliance.
of half hours. That means 4 of the captain's fingers have already been cut off by the
I haven't
kidnappers.
got a clue what I'm about to say.
Don't.
Welcome to my boat.
And they're not fungus, they're paws.
Yes,
So just
show
shut
you
up.
The Klingons are working on their ship when you walk in.
Hello.
Hello, human.
Hello.
You're going to be all right,
African.
Captain. We're
Yes,
going
but
to get you
I'm
back.
speaking. I went to Oxford. Anyway,
Oh, wow, he's intelligent. I'm not there. I shut up.
I'm a science officer. What can
Oh,
I say?
he's very intelligent.
Yes, human. Is everything all right?
Not entirely. No.
You're Klingon.
I'm
Our-
sorry to hear that.
Our
What's wrong?
captain appears to have gone missing. You wouldn't know anything about it. would you?
Let's go straight to the point. I like he's direct.
No, that's good for a Klingon.
Exactly. That's what I thought.
I'm sorry to hear this, of course,
It's not sorry.
but not so sorry that I'm pleased that I'm not pleased that this is the case.
No, see, he's showing his hand there.
We've only read an empath with us.
But that wasn't the question. The question was, do you know anything about it?
The question I would ask back is, why should I help you?
Why do I care? Why would I give a shit?
I'm still not sure that's the question I asked.
Nevertheless,
That's the
What
answer.
were you asking me? Do I know anything?
Yes.
No. No, I do not know anything about this at all. Not a thing. It's a lie.
Now you can torture him because he has lied to you.
Cattle prod. No, he'd enjoy that.
What
Klingon,
value?
they love that.
What value is your victory if it is a default?
Honor thing. Honor. Or the honor thing.
The fact that we've
It is-
lost our captain.
It is
It's
true.
like
We
winning
wish-
it's like winning a foot race when your opponent falls off.
Or
To
has
what
one
extent
leg.
is it down to your own skill?
This is true. For a truly honourable victory, we would need to be the very best. You would need to be the very best you could be.
Don't look at me when you talk to me.
And for that to happen, for you to beat us honourably,
Can I just
we
pause
will
there?
need to have our
That-
captain.
Like, I'm not sure they were, but Ted said that's a fake point, isn't it? Come on, he hit them with the honour thing. Can't you give him a fake point? Thank you.
yeah,
I don't want to tell you how to play your own game, but I mean, that was a pretty good idea. Like, let's hit them with the honour thing. Yeah, good idea.
I should take fate points away from
I
you.
know.
The Ferengi
Yeah,
units.
it's true. That's
They should all like
fair.
filter through and land onto his lap. Every time we fail, another fate point that they just pile up.
That's-
and he can watch them in his little
yes.
cell.
That's for
as all our
taking
fate
the
points
catnip
pile up.
trap.
Yeah. You did it for us to advance the plot.
I'll take it back to you.
Yes. That is true. We will assist you.
Just like that.
You-
Didn't even roll. Probably better.
we do not know anything about where your captain is, of course, but
It would be very underhanded.
should you go to find him, our
If we
security
wish.
crew will join you in glorious battle.
Ah!
Yes, let's bring him. We'll take the Klingons with us and beat the shit out of the Romulans. It'll be awesome.
I will keep
No,
you.
in searching the various remaining 9
No, they want to get into a
Do you
fight.
have
They're
some
any
idea where
juicy
your
or
captain
not.
is?
Sector 3.
Sector 3 is all we know right now.
It's just a war.
Sector 3.
He's been kidnapped by some underhanded
It'll
cheats of
be
some
like-
description.
It'll be
That
like
have
the,
That is a place
it'll be
for,
like the wind and the lion when they attack the emperor.
that is a
in the
place
palace
for a
and everything.
warrior to go.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Because it's dangerous.
It is glorious.
Yes.
All right. Let's see if we can get him to go with you to search. Let's go.
He's already got that.
Let's go and beat some shit up. Go on.
Okay, so meanwhile over in the Romulan
Yes.
Bay.
Oh, Romulans.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm the assistant Romulan.
Oh, great.
You're more shapely than the other ones we've met.
That's good. Real.
I don't know how to respond. I don't know how to respond to that.
Aha! Victory!
The Romulan commander is looking what's going on and asking, who the hell is this idiot? Anyway,
We
I'm scanning them, I'm scanning them, Captain.
these two apparently are talking to the Romulans.
So who's looking
They are
after the ship?
defective.
security
Presumably Navax.
I reject that. I'm
and the
redacted.
science officer.
And can I also point out the ship does have quite a lot of people, so you know.
Oh, hips. It's
Anyway,
fine, and
are
it's
you
not
gonna
going
talk to the
anywhere.
Romulans or
Yes,
not?
we would like to talk to the Romulans.
Yes.
What
we,
will you
um,
say?
We require some
Scan them again,
information.
Captain.
What information would you require?
We seem to being found ourselves being blackmailed. We want to know if you know anything about it.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
This is the worst questioning ever.
I mean, what do you ask someone that you suspect of kidnapping your captain?
All right. How much do you want to give us our
Trifecta would be
captain back?
to tell everybody.
We're a
that
bunch
Might
of
as well just go on the full
Duggins. That's what
offense.
we are.
Sorry, what were you saying about your captain?
Our captain is missing, and we would like him back. And if you know where he is, we will pay quite handsomely for him.
Get off of the gold press platinum of your collection.
Piss off, ghost.
Much as I am complimented by the fact that you think that should we be involved in the disappearance of your captain, we would do so with complete stealth and you would not know. Unfortunately, it is not related to us, so really I don't see how I can help you.
Who do you think it might be related to? Because it was just so clever, we assumed it was you.
There are many who are clever. Unfortunately, I cannot claim any monopoly on that.
Really ghost.
Would you be willing to help us look for him?
We might be able to be convinced.
And what would you take for your convincing?
Well,
We get everybody involved.
I
There
just
is
said
just
they
one
all
thing.
kidnapped
Yeah,
him.
no.
They
We
all had a
find-
conspiracy and they've all
we find your helmsman fascinating.
Right. Well, he's quite attractive.
Who the hell is that?
Will.
It's Wall.
Will Crusher, I believe his name is.
Yes. Yes.
He is a fascinating character.
He is,
And we would like to meet with him for about an hour before the big race tomorrow.
And plant a bomb in his head.
Sure, I could arrange that. Could I
If
be?
you were to do so,
Could I be assured of his safety?
And sanity.
you
Yes.
can be
not
assured
bonded.
of his safety as much as it is ever assured.
Okay. That sounds.
However-
Oh,
What we will do in return,
Yes.
if this is agreeable to you,
yes.
we will take one of the places that you know, because you've told us already
Yep.
that he's in Sector 3. We will take one of the places of your choice and we will investigate it for you.
Oh,
Thoroughly.
we send them all to one spot, and the spots where they
Thoroughly.
don't find people is the spot where he is. And the spots where they find him, that's where he won't be.
The emphasis on thoroughly seems to imply that they're going to take the part down to the molecular level.
I don't know what it means. Does it mean that for the right price we'll return your captain to you because we know exactly where
Maybe.
he is?
Could be.
Or does it mean something else?
No, he's
Let us not mince words. We are not involved in this plot. However, we do wish to speak to your helmsman for reasons which are our own and not yours.
Did he get her pregnant?
Maybe.
And since we wish to speak to him, we are willing to do so on a quid pro quo basis.
What do you think, Lomax?
Yeah.
Sure. We agree to these terms.
Whatever they are.
You can have,
Very well.
You can have Will.
but you only get Wall once we get our captain back. No captain, no Wall.
Oh, don't worry. We will make sure of the fact that we will deal with Will at a time of our choosing.
Oh, sounds great. We're not telling Will. All right. Let's just send him out later.
This is almost as good
Don't-
as the day Kieran incriminated himself.
Don't-
Yes.
Don't tell, like, the acting captain what.
You are the captain.
No, the
Acting
other guy.
captain.
The other guy.
But
Don't
he's
tell
the
him.
real captain.
Oh, the real captain.
No, we won't tell him anything.
No.
Bloody hell!
What?
What will we give them? Let's give them the abandoned warehouse thing.
I thought the Romulans already searched that.
No, you know what? We show the Romulans the map.
Ferengi. Yes.
What did the
Okay.
Ferengi already agree on? They
The Ferengi have already searched the cargo bay.
the cargo
Yes.
gun, yes.
Oh,
that's
okay.
right.
All right.
Yes,
So
that's
I'm
So the places you can send them to are the workers' barracks, the science lab, the abandoned control room, the medical facility, the shuttle bay, the airlock,
let them pick because then
the security HQ, the cryo chamber, or the generator room.
We will let you choose. You can choose one of those locations that we
No,
have.
we'll go to the place of your choosing. I've already done that one.
Shut. Just choose one that is in the control room, because I think we should go to the control room.
Medical bay. No, it's not right through there. Oh, honestly, torturing. Medical. The medical bay.
Okay, very well. A short while later, the Ferengi, the Romulan hears a message.
Whoever they are.
Yes, and sure enough, in beams a group of Romulans, of hard as nails Romulan security officers, and they're dragging between them a dying Klingon.
Right.
Oh,
And
what did they just
Good
do?
thing they're going to the medical bay.
What did they just do?
the Romulans look at you and say, "No, this was not our work. He was already looking pretty bad when we got there.
What happened to him?
You'd have to ask him."
Klingon. Who took the beating to you?
Nobody beat me. I was sick, and as I was getting my operation, the doctor abandoned me.
Oh, that's no good. We can get you help aboard the Tamworth.
Thank you, but the Romulans have also made this kind offer.
Looks like they're looking after you then. Sure you wouldn't prefer to come upon our shop?
Very sure.
Okay, well, life's your own. Good luck.
I think he's got a better chance of dying with honor with the Romulans.
That's why the
I would-
doctor abandoned it.
Yeah, what, did you run out of money? Were you under some Trump, medical care?
This is Sector 3. These things happen.
Oh, okay. I would like to give you this little tiki as a good luck thing to help
Thank
you on your speedy recovery. If you cuddle it, it will make
Klingon
you
looks-
feel better.
The Klingon looks at you like you've come from planet Idiot, but takes the tiki on the ground. So
You
it's
watch.
the best way to shut you
You'll
up.
love. Okay, just take
Yeah.
my word.
Tiki,
will it
first
love?
man. The first man.
The first
Thank you,
man.
human.
What?
Yeah. Just
The Romulans then come to you and say,
Tiki, he's the
we,
first man.
we searched the
No.
place. We searched the place thoroughly. There's no
Yes.
sign of your captain.
No.
oh, shucks.
What are you talking about?
You've got about 5 hours left, and it'll take you about an hour to
Tiki's the
search
first
each
man.
place.
And how many places do we have left?
Well, let's see.
Let's say we. Oh, don't say 8.
8.
Oh, we can't search them all. All right.
Abandoned thingy.
No,
Yeah.
we're not
You
going
better
to.
get
I
yourself
refuse to leave the captain behind.
What? What are you talking about?
We're not going to abandon him.
No, it's abandoned office control room, whatever the fuck it
Oh,
was.
not abandon him.
Okay,
Not
I will go
abandon.
through the. I will go through them in order of the.
Sorry, Lomax.
In order of the maps,
likelihood.
the maps that I've got.
No.
Well, either we're going to find him, or he's going to fucking make it the last place that we don't go to, and we won't find him.
Then we have power due to the GM feared, and it doesn't matter.
You know what we should make him do? Write down the location of where the captain is,
and
and put it in an envelope.
and reveal it later. Yeah.
and then we'll pick our rooms, and then we'll open the envelope and see if we found him.
yeah.
Otherwise, he's being gamey,
Yeah.
and it's rolled to
Don't
the fail.
worry, I've picked where the captain is.
I love.
I know exactly where the captain is.
What did you do?
Okay, your possible places.
Fail.
Shut.
The
Oh,
medical facility and the cargo bay have already been searched
Yes.
for you, and you do have a Klingon with each team.
right.
Just a Klingon.
A Klingon
I thought
warrior.
I had a Klingon posse.
A Klingon warrior is travelling with you wherever you go.
Excellent.
Okay, the options are
They're like Indian scouts.
Yeah, they're
Just
perfect.
one final question, Romulan team. What's your interest in the Klingon that you dragged in here?
he was lying dying there. We may be untrustworthy to
Yes.
you. However, we are not going to leave a dying person there.
You're not going to cut him up and take all his stuff, are you?
What?
Well, we don't know what they want with him.
He's a Klingon from Sector 3. He's unlikely to have anything we would find
So
interesting.
you're just out of the nature of your good cold hearts, you're going to fix him up?
I'm sure he could give us some kind of a favour.
Okay, Klingon, you bet you wish you were dead. Okay, all right.
I wasn't actually expecting you guys to care anyway, but
Yeah, we care
Let's
about
go.
strange and weird things.
okay. You're
All right.
Okay,
How
so
many?
the
We've got
medical
8 rooms, and we can only search 5.
The medical facility and the cargo bay have been searched for you.
Yep.
The remaining rooms are the workers' barracks, the science labs, the abandoned control room, the shuttle bay, the airlock, the security HQ, the cryo chamber, and the generator room.
I'm going to bet he's not in the airlock.
Yeah.
Let's go to the
Oh
abandoned
God, he's in the airlock, isn't he? Because Jono would know he wouldn't think he was in the airlock.
Go to the abandoned thing.
Go to the abandoned thing first, then we
Airlock's
can
so
go to
small.
the airlock.
Airlock's so small. I
So-
can't
And then when we go in there, they'll press the button and we'll go into space and our agony will end.
Oh, shot!
Workers' barracks has got to be full of workers.
Yes, abandoned doobie.
What a mind this man has! I can see how he got a PhD.
An abandoned doobie.
My point being,
You think there's already people in there?
if you've got a kidnapped victim with you, where are you going to put them? Are you going to put them somewhere where lots of people are, or are we going to be?
Or you
somewhere-
could put them in the abandoned doobie.
Yeah, but you've already dibs the abandoned doobie, so I'm taking my team somewhere else. Right?
Oh, that's your team.
How about the cryo chamber?
Thank you. Cryo chamber sounds
All right.
like a great idea. Let's go there.
Okay, so who's going first?
You could go first.
All right, cryo chamber.
Yeah.
I've got my team. Got my. I was about to say Wookiee, but I meant Klingon.
Wrong universe, you idiot.
Yeah. Give me my Wookiees.
You can't cross over.
He wants to.
Okay.
because they look just the same. Just like So Robbie the Robot and that other robot.
And Japanese kamikaze people in mines.
And blackface
Here it
people.
is.
Well, there is a bit of a similarity.
Oh, hang on. You found him because there's a map.
Oh, we've got a map for everything, I think.
Oh.
As I said before I think it was before you arrived, don't get too excited about all the maps. I just printed out a map for every place, and I actually didn't think about whether we needed one or not.
This looks like some sort of cryogenic chamber.
Okay, so who's in the team here?
Not me.
It's me. It's a security team. It's a Klingon.
It's Dave and a bunch of NPCs.
Apparently nobody else. What about Saxonicus?
I think
I
the
think I'm
captain's
actually
probably in
minding
one
the
of these
ship.
tubes.
Which is a good thing, because I'm actually borrowing your character
Maybe
as a
they cut up
security.
his body and
Okay.
fed them into each of the
What?
tubes.
Into 7 tubes?
Yes.
So who's in this group, this team?
They're not tubes, they're chambers.
Apparently, in
Benji
terms of
capsule.
PCs, me and me alone.
Dave and security that are all expendable.
Okay, righto. I'm using Nevaeh as figure. I'm using Lomax as figure simply as expendable security, and you've got your Klingon guy.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, go search. Off you go.
Okay, so you walk in.
Certainly do.
Take notes, we'll have to do this next.
Very relaxed.
Move on paper.
Yes.
Maybe you a girl.
See, that's
And the
not-
door
that's
slams
not-
shut behind you.
Oh, this is shut. This is. Oh, okay. No, you're already inside.
You're inside, and the door slams shut behind you, and a deep
What?
voice from somewhere says, "What are you doing here, humans?"
Oh, okay, I'll stop that.
That's the same voice. He just gave himself
I'm
away
just-
like a num
Just
num.
checking out the
I don't think you
cryo sleep peoples.
Yeah,
And the
that'll work.
Klingon yells something out in Klingon, which, if anybody here knows the Klingon language, is "Today is a good day to die."
No,
Oh, yeah.
no.
Dying over racing bets is always honourable.
I'm gonna send a little I'm in the shit message
I think
Morning.
your message is being jammed.
to
Quite possibly.
back to you guys saying, "Help! I'm being gimped."
Do we hear this message?
No, you don't, because you're in Sector 3.
Oh no, you're breaking up.
Oh
Never
no!
broke it.
Oh
Look how he in
no!
the
So
first
what they hear at the ship is Klingon.
Well, you knew where I was, though. You know where I am, though. You know I told you where I was.
That's true. So the ship is probably sending down a team right now.
That's Saxon's decision. He's in charge of the ship.
What other teams do we have on call at the moment?
Well, you've got the one that's guarding the ship, and you've got the other one that's going over and dealing with the other.
We have
abandoned
no
control
idea
room.
what's going on there.
In that case, I shall contact them and say we've got a incoherent but
Hello.
suspicious message from Benji's team in the cryogenics chamber. It sounds as though they may possibly having trouble. Could you please investigate?
We're gonna lose all the security from the ship at this point, and this is not going to be good.
No, he's not sending security. He's asking us to go.
Yeah. Instead of actually going to where you were going, could you quickly...
Well,
Meanwhile,
it may well be
they
happening
can, but there'll be
simultaneously.
some time yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
they're
meantime-
far away.
Meanwhile, the Klingons are looking at you and saying, "So what are you doing in our base?"
Looking for my captain.
Your captain.
Get the Klingon to speak. The Klingon you're with knows what you're doing. Get him to talk to them. That's exactly what I would have said.
And then the one of the other Klingons walks over and slaps him in the face.
Oh no. Well, that went well. He's now attracted to him.
They must be married.
This is my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
No. Just as things are about to hit the fan, he tells you that this is a criminal gang and we've stumbled upon their hideout.
Excellent.
Look,
you found exactly what you were looking for.
We don't want like.
Okay, roll for notice.
You're right. There's no way criminals could have kidnapped the
How
captain.
does notice work?
What's the one that? Yeah, notice there.
Thank you.
I think they're trying to sell off the captain. Well, why don't they
We
sell
could
him?
buy him.
What's your notice?
1.
You still won. The Klingons rolled -2.
Oh, cool.
What do I do? Blow one of them away?
Okay, so
At this point, why not?
So Benji, you,
Let's kill 'em all.
and if you can roll for your security guards as well, and just simplicity will make Klingon one of your security guards.
You rolled so well. It's like
So there's 0. So there's still. So it's you, then the security
zero,
guards, then the
it's-
Klingons.
Well, it depends on whether you're
Okay, so-
skill or not. It's -2.
No. The security guards are 2, so that means they got 0. The Klingon got -1.
Ah,
So
and what did I get?
you got 1. So that beats everybody.
Oh, I see. I was just rolling for everyone but me.
Yes.
Right, I was very confused.
Sorry.
I thought I was rolling to shoot them or something.
Now roll for shoot them, which is fight.
Fight!
Fight.
How much worse can I possibly roll?
What's your fight skill?
Well, normally 1, but now 3.
3. Okay. They're at 3. So
Oh yeah.
which one are you firing at, by the way?
Oh, it'll be this one.
Okay. Yep. He manages to duck out of the way.
Yes, because they could.
Okay, there's 3 security guards. Are they going to fire all at the same one, or are they going to fire at just separate ones?
Separate ones, because that way we maximise something.
Righto.
Well, but bibbidi.
I think the best strategy.
Okay, which one are you firing at first?
Myself,
Babbidi-bop.
Okay,
especially with
so-
these dice rolls.
All right.
Badai!
See, exactly.
Nothing happens. Yep, that one misses entirely. This one?
Badai!
Yeah, so he has to roll.
String range is apparently.
And you hit. He's stunned. This one?
Is that a he or a she? It's a he.
She.
It's a she. You're shooting women.
Oh, it's a bibbidi-boo!
So that's a
They're
2.
enlightened in the future. They don't care who they hit. Ginger's
Dodges easily.
Ah.
Okay, now it's the Klingon's turn. This one, who's been the one who was insulted by the first one, he's firing.
Well,
But he
Oh,
misses.
he stuffed up.
This one fires at this security
I
guard.
can say these rolls tend to be quite extreme.
Oh my goodness. This one fires at that security guard.
It's because
My goodness gracious. Okay, that's actually a hit. So roll needs to roll 3 or better.
to dodge the
So
speed
2.
moving.
So
speed of
total of
light.
+1 if you roll. And which does. Okay, right. So starting again. Now Benji, you get to make your roll. Okay, firing that one.
Mythbusters would so dispute that.
Bedney's meditating.
wow, that was
Misses.
terrible.
Good idea.
Okay.
But I was
This security
meditating
guard.
earlier.
Who's it firing at? Firstly,
Oh, it'd be that kind.
that one. Yeah. Cool.
Maybe we should clean his bed after we're done.
Okay.
0.
Herbert, are
It's
you
two-
so getting into character
it's
you're
2.
going to sleep like your character? Good idea.
Ducks out of the way. This one.
Then when you wake up, you'll be surprised.
Oh, that's a hit.
Chicken!
And this one's down.
Oh, I think this is
it's
working out fairly well for us.
Ask them to give up and they won't.
Yeah,
Good
I'd say-
idea.
Hey, we'll call out.
They're Klingons. They don't give up.
Yeah, they won't give
no.
up. They're just going to fight. It's
Now this
dishonourable
one's going
if
to
they
shoot
give up.
Benji.
Shoot me then.
It occurs to
Yep.
me
So that's
that if the
5.
captain finds out what
You've got to
he's
get
been
5
up
or
to,
better
he will
to
clean out
dodge.
his litter box with the
And you're down.
Oh no! Benji!
It's a stun shot, so you're down.
They shot Benji!
Okay, now this one's firing at the
That never
Klingon,
happened in a TV show.
but misses. Okay. Security
Are you
guards.
thinking of Old Yeller?
Yeah, I'm thinking,
Which ones is firing at
I'm
which?
thinking
Ah,
Benji. the TV.
Babbidi-bop.
Okay, so there's 2.
Whoa, he's dead already.
We'll break his base.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
All good.
I'll show you.
So you're firing 2 shots at one of them. Which one?
Babbidi-bop.
Okay, righto. So fire 1 shot at this one.
Yeah.
It's a 2. And he goes down. My goodness, I'm rolling crap
Oh,
today.
Jesus.
And
that's
finally,
the- what is that?
2 shots
Why
this
are you
one.
thinking in the center there?
Nope.
That is your. I want to just illuminate.
Yep, that's a hit. But he survives. So he fires at the Klingon, but misses. No, actually, no, that's a 3. So roll for him.
It's actually red and then it's come out.
But he dodges.
No,
Okay,
cool.
so fire at him.
Well, we have to do a game soon.
Yeah.
1 shot. It's a hit.
Plus
So
2.
we change the labs around.
And he's down like a sack of spuds. Okay, so
So the first
you
one-
have now wiped out the Klingons in this area, and Benji and Mbusi can be brought round.
I did good.
You can slide that over
So
and
now
make it
you
a
hunt
full
the
flat
area.
table or something,
Yep.
or is it just...
And you find that
Oh,
aside
I've got
from
to take
a
the top
pile
things.
Oh,
of
okay. So
pile of latinum and various other things, which, by the way, nowhere near enough latinum to cover the costs you paid with the Ferengi.
Oh, but it's okay. We found some.
Apart from that, there is nothing that interests you whatsoever.
Loot them.
Should we take the
Loot.
Latinum?
Yeah.
Yes, we need all.
Is this Dungeons and Dragons?
Yep.
You have one strip of gold pressed platinum. Congratulations, the
Oh.
Ferengi is now down to 19.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure we can kind of
check the cryo
get
tubes.
the money
Maybe they've been
from
hiding
ship's
shit.
expenses.
Yes, the
Yeah, you
cryo
check the
tube.
cryotubes.
Loot the room.
You check the cryotubes, and since you've got a convenient scientist, he can science them up for you. Check the cryotubes. What's your science?
You've unleashed the xenomorphs. You will die.
2.
Okay, you cannot open any of them, but you can see
The captain's
in
inside.
some of them.
Is that a Walt Disney?
In some of them, there are ancient living things.
Oh, jeez.
However, as far as you can tell,
Prometheus.
Rupert Murdoch.
as far as you can tell, the cryotubes have not functioned for at least 1,000 years, and the people in them are dead.
Rupert Murdoch.
Oh, that's.
Oh,
good shit.
yes, I so. Yes.
He's been dead.
Well,
so-
when I say
quite
the people,
some time. Yes.
the nondescript, vaguely
Hi,
alien.
Rupert.
It's not the same nondescript aliens as before. It's just aliens.
Oh, like.
So
Did
in
they
other
have
words,
big hair?
this place would probably be of great interest to an astroarchaeologist,
Oh, we'll let them know.
If only we had one.
but not really to you when
You
you're
would
looking for
on the
that.
shop.
Okay, so that took you an hour.
I reckon there's going to be like this new branch of archaeology in the future, sort of like an archivist, where they go through old floppy disks and stuff.
Yeah, data archaeology, yes.
It's
It's been speculated about a number of things of science
Yeah,
fiction.
yeah.
Okay, meanwhile, the other group.
Us.
God help us, they find my
So who's in this group?
Exactly.
Let's
Well,
go.
I'm a pawn.
Okay, so
Let's
where are you
go.
guys?
Lomax, we've gone.
They're on the way
the-
to help him.
No, we went to a place first, and then we got a call.
Okay,
Why
Shut
the
up,
Calvarian
ghost.
is +3 and
So
the
they've-
Brutus is
they've-
+4.
just to
What
just
do
to
you
avoid
think?
this taking forever, they do send a message to you saying, "No, it's okay. We've sorted things out."
Yes, I
Ah.
was about to say. I would say.
Yeah.
Actually, all good now. Thanks.
So you're okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Is someone telling you to say that?
No,
You're actually in trouble? Is that?
no, I'm not in trouble.
In fact, he's kind of pleased with himself because they've just beaten the snot out of him.
I'll let you know my safe word. It's mince pie.
No, your safe word is dad. So if you go, hey dad, I'm in trouble.
He sent mince pie. We have to go kill him.
So because you didn't say dad, I know you're not in trouble.
He's actually said to you, "I am so damn good right now because we just shut down."
I
a
got
bastard."
myself stunned.
He speaks with multiple voices.
Okay,
my
now you
lord.
guys were going to the abandoned
Oh, control room.
thingy.
That's-
Now, who was with you?
Me
Lomax?
and Lomax
Me-
and a security detail.
Yes, and a Klingon apparently.
And and a Klingon.
Okay, so you, Lomax, security dude, and Klingon.
Yep.
Okay, righto. So you walk into this room.
Dun, 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 dun.
You hear a hissing noise behind you.
Oh, there's snakes.
Dun, dun,
I'm
dun,
fucking
dun,
scared of snakes.
dun.
You turn around and you realise the door that you went through has closed.
Sir, the door behind us is closed.
I saw that. I'm not that stupid.
Oh fuck! What's he saying?
You look around the room and there's screens which are in an ancient language, but because you have a universal translator, you are hearing them in your own language.
It's Orabash.
And what it's saying is, intruder alert. Security doors closed. Intruders outside. Security doors closed.
When he
Excellent. We're refighting the third intergalactic war.
Said, when he said screens, I thought we were going to watch a movie. If it was Rise of Skywalker, I was going
Kill yourself.
to kill myself, stun
So
myself.
it's identifying.
There's mauve screens all around
Oh,
you.
it's definitely Rise of
Oh,
Skywalker.
Mauve.
Yeah,
Mauve,
it's
which
like
was
Admiral
which
Hunter.
in the last great interstellar empire was the international color, the acknowledged color for danger.
I wish I'd bought the Vulcan chick instead of you, because then she'd know how to work this shit. But anyway, let's try and work it out.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
Intruder alert. So,
We should press buttons at random.
oh God, let's not do that.
Okay.
Let's go and look.
No,
at-
please do
see if we
that.
can- Let's see if we can read some consoles.
What the hell
I'm
would
smart.
this thing be connected to? It's like been here for 1,000 years
I
or
don't know.
something.
Let's think of this as like a game, like an escape room. Come on. We'll be okay.
Ah.
We'll go up to consoles and start reading them.
Okay, we go to consoles and start reading them.
What information can we get?
The consoles tell you global, lurgle, lurgle.
Ah,
Don't
can
we
you
have
read that?
translators?
Yes, but if they speak to you, you can understand them.
Oh, so they don't really say that. They just got to read it.
Yeah, we're staffed.
So what are we trying to do? Get the door open.
Yeah.
Spit shit. Let's go back to the
I
door.
should say here, you don't feel in any way in danger. You're just
We're just
That's because
You're
they're
just
filling
stuck
the
in a
room
room.
with happy gas before they kill us.
quite possibly maybe catnip. Just go to sleep.
I'm so happy my impending death is nice.
I feel quite.
Well, could be worse, man.
All right, I'm going to have a look at other screens and have a look around.
Excellent.
I might
I'm
as
trying to
well.
work out if this hides is
Which one's me? I'm the black dude.
Are you black?
Oh, I think that's me. I'll go over here. What's in this panel?
Oh, that's right, you're married. But marrieds aren't black. They're
Of course, no, I'm not
They're
married.
not-
I've
they're not-
got.
okay.
They're
Make
like-
make a security roll.
They're like
I'm,
they're brown.
It's it's big red scorchies.
They're,
And I have
they're
an
brown
idea
in
that
colour.
that you're that you have an ability, a special ability here. So look
In
at
fact,
your
they're not
stats.
even that brown.
If it's mathematical, I can roll on a fair.
Theoretically, they're white people.
I provoke engineer diplomacy will report, deceive, notice, no, science. I can do a science roll.
Because I haven't been able to.
Okay.
I haven't had a chance to.
Yeah,
This
apart from
is
shouting
mostly
down
a
the
security
web
matter.
There aren't
Oh,
any.
is
There aren't
there-
any pure blood
Yeah,
married
take a
left.
shower.
I don't-
and use
I
whatever.
don't have security.
Under the assumption that
Willis,
helps.
Okay.
you got security?
I have security.
No, but I'm over here. You're standing in the middle of the room. I still have to roll.
I can go to the captain's chair and look at it.
Okay, right. You roll for security.
Oh, look at that roll. That's
Free.
Okay. You think you can understand the command for door open by looking at it. The it's not in English, but the controls are in a standard enough configuration. So you think you can see which and there's a few little pictogram symbols. And one of them looks like doors opening.
Okay.
So you think you know which one it is.
Should we turn the alarm off first before we open the door?
You've either found the door opener or the toilet. So you want us to find out which.
Okay, on your authority, I will press the button.
Press the button and maybe
Beep.
it'll flash.
Dee-dee-dee.
Oh, someone's calling. Hello.
No, you press the button and it buzzes and flashes.
Yes.
But it does not open.
See, we have to turn the security thing off first
Okay.
before we can open the door.
Computer, turn off the security thing.
It's not going to understand you.
Let's see.
Follow correct security protocol.
What's the password?
All right.
Mental panic.
This is where you spend fate points up the wazoo and see if you can make the security thing work.
Okay, I will.
Lomax, fix it. I feel like the fucking penguin now.
Okay, I'm going to roll the
Skipper.
to work
Skipper.
out the security protocol, of which there will be a handy PDF somewhere that I can easily access. Just like the library.
Jasmine had the movie on the other day, Madagascar 2, and the penguins run over the old lady or something. Brian, is she dead? And she said, the next reverse up and here again. It was the best.
She's hilarious, actually, the old lady.
Well, I rolled a 1.
Ah, perfect. It should be open
Glooble,
now.
glooble, glooble.
Shut.
Now, as I said, if you can come up with an excuse to make this a mathematical problem,
If we knew
you can roll on engineering.
what
Do you
the
realise
post-
how shut this is?
If
Like
we
he actually
knew-
fought real people and we're fighting ourselves. That's how shit we are.
If we knew what the postcode of the area was,
Yes.
we could type in the reverse of the postcode.
Why is that your pin number? Come on, that's a bit obvious. Couldn't do that. I think it's a
Exactly.
mathematical code, like a pin thing we have to put in.
That's what I just
Okay.
said.
We're in such desperate straits that I'm quite happy to go with that.
Right. So I solved problem with the roll of
cheesy.
fair. Okay, so I get to add +2.
You're a
Come on.
genius, sir.
Oh, thank you. That's why I'm the captain.
Captain.
Yes, it's not shut. I got a 3.
You got a 3. Okay, good. Okay, you've stumbled across another page. Again, most of it is alien gibberish. However, you do see that there is a map, and you see the door opening symbol.
Yes.
And you note that there is a point, an arrow pointing to there, and an arrow pointing to there, and both of them have the door opening symbol.
Okay, you go to that
A
one.
nuclear doobie
It
thing.
is like unless we both want the
So we
door
do the
open.
thing, and we go doopy.
It's like my first marriage. Unless you both want something, you don't get it.
I hate your first marriage.
That's why I related it to that.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Right, so we've got to do it together.
Okay.
I mean, open the door. Just to be clear.
Do we have to roll open the door?
No, you don't have to. You just press the
All right.
damn button.
Press-
We're gonna
Ready? One.
Now, hang on.
No,
Do
you-
we go on 3, or is it 3 and then go?
No, you just say now and we do it.
Okay, now we do it.
I press the
You
Can
open
we
the damn
sit-
door.
We open the door, sir.
Oh my God, the captain's
You
going to be so
saved,
happy
you
with us.
saved us all.
Thank you.
The
I'm
Klingon-
going to get the
The
Congressional
Klingon
Medal of
just look, the
Federation.
Klingon looks horrified.
We have been
As well.
saved.
He should.
Should we like search the
She
place
should-
before
they
we
should.
leave?
Wait till Dave hears about this. He
I
thought
think
he
he
had
didn't
it tough,
hear.
but we
Yeah,
escaped the
by the
room
way,
of death.
By the way, it doesn't take you long to figure out there is no captain in here.
Oh,
So what happened? Did you get trapped in there for a while?
No.
4 hours.
Never happened.
and no, it was like 2 minutes.
What's the pin? 1, 2, 3, 4? No.
No.
All right, try 4, 3, 2, 1.
And then it
no.
opened.
Then 1, 1, 1, 1. No. 2, 2, 2, 2.
Yeah, they did 0, 0, 0, 0.
No,
Yeah.
we typed in admin and it
Admin.
worked.
They had a handy PDF.
Meanwhile,
telling us how to
at this
get out.
point,
Oh.
the captain wakes up, but this time,
Tell us where you are, quickly.
Use your
this
mind
time-
control. Ground
the
control,
captain
the
is
manager
waking up,
Okay.
and there does not appear to be any of the aliens standing right over him at this time. So he's got a few moments before they realise he's conscious.
Get the knife from your boot.
and stab yourself.
Cut you right. Like, come on.
And you,
We can't do it all.
Around?
No,
Okay, you look
don't
around.
look around. I just see you moving. Just like,
he looks around
assess the
surreptitiously.
situation. Like, am I tied with my feet? Am I tied with my hands?
Shut
Okay,
up, ghost.
Have I been violated in any way?
shut up, ghost. Anyway,
Can you construct a rudimentary lathe?
the headache is still there. In fact, if anything, it's worse than it was before.
Oh, God, doesn't he know?
However, you look out without you don't feel like it's a good idea to make too much manoeuvre, but you do look around and you see that there is a shuttlecraft nearby.
With
And
the keys and
further,
ignition?
you see that a couple of maybe 20-30 meters away, there is a console which is of the fairly standard type that you see in Klingon station. What are you going to do?
It's a trap.
So there's no one around.
Yeah,
No,
that-
you see your captors. They're a fair distance away. It's a big room you're in.
And
What
they're
kind of
not.
shuttlecraft is it?
One
It's
little
a
fucking
really,
flyer.
really elderly-looking
No, it's a
shuttlecraft.
trap.
It's got it on. If you have a look at it, it looks pretty rusty. You doubt it would fly.
But it might float in space for a bit.
Ah, see, there's the
So-
tiki that I gave the. Don't break it.
It's actually pretty valuable.
That's from.
That's not a person.
That's
This?
That's a tiki.
that's from Tiki Land.
You said that was the first man.
Any obvious
I
way to get
did.
into
I said
the
it was the
shuttlecraft?
first man.
That is
The
not
shuttlecraft
human.
is open,
Yes, it is. It's Tiki the first man.
so you would be able to get into the shuttlecraft fairly easily.
Well, sneaking
He's
in the
stylized.
So you sneak
There's
down
a
off
man,
the.
some weird goblin.
I'm taking it away
You
from you
sneak
before you
down-
break it.
The captain sneaks down off the.
Yes.
Why are you telling them? None of them are here.
That's true.
Piss off, Ghost. I want to see what happens.
You sneak down off the bed where you. Well,
Maybe
the
it's like a
makeshift.
cultural
It's
memory
basically
of
just a
monkeys.
bench. Okay, but you
See,
sneak
it's a
down off
monkey
it.
creature.
That's what happens.
You try to make no sound, and believe me, a cation can be silent.
Oh, be silent like a cat.
Can I close the door?
You press the button to close the door.
Find somewhere warm, curl up. and
Nothing
go to
happens.
sleep.
Oh fuck!
Has it got any power at all?
No.
I wouldn't have closed
Oh
the door.
no! Well,
Is there anything inside it?
Piles of junk and garbage. Yes.
Oh,
It's perfect. He can sleep there.
he doesn't want to sleep. He doesn't want to sleep.
He's a cat. Of course he wants to sleep there. Maybe
Wait
No,
until
there's no
someone.
sunbeams.
Wait until someone repairs it.
Yes.
So how many people were around?
Well, you saw one, but you weren't able to take a really close look. You waited till they.
Eventually,
Hide, and then they'll go looking
Is
for
there
you.
an airlock?
You hear a
civilization
shout.
will collapse and other people will come
Does
and
he an
rebuild
airlock?
civilization. Repair the shuttle.
There's a door, but it doesn't look like it's been open for a very long time.
So how did the shuttlecraft get in there?
Well, you're not a science expert, but the fact that the shuttle is of an unfamiliar type
For the last
and
1,000
and
years.
it's rusted and so forth means it's probably an ancient shuttle.
No, but how does it get in here? That's why I'm asking. There must be an
Oh,
airlock.
there's a
or
big-
There must be something that.
There's a
opens-
big door that hasn't been. There's a big shuttle bay door that hasn't been opened probably for generations.
Open the door to space.
God, don't do that.
It's like in the end of Alien and Aliens.
Just be sucked out.
There is, however, a small computer terminal, which is very obviously working just outside the shuttle, outside the shuttle itself.
All right, I'll grab a weapon from the junk and I'll go to the terminal outside.
You'll grab a weapon from where?
The jump.
The junk that's lying around.
No, there's no weapons lying around. Sorry.
No,
Well,
like as in something
Okay,
you-
what you
How
mean
about
is
blunt
there's
objects?
we're getting a
blunt,
stick. Yeah, there's a
stick,
stick.
yeah. Just
There's a
something you
big
can-
a big piece of metal.
You belt the shit out of someone with.
Jesus, what hell
And
happened?
go to the terminal?
Oh,
You go to
it's
the
getting
terminal,
worse.
yes.
No, it's not. It's
And
not
what are you going to
correct,
do
is
on the
it?
terminal?
It is actually going redder.
See if I can
Well, you
contact
see,
some other
there's
part
that
of
side.
the...
Okay.
There's that one.
The good news is the
That looks a
terminal
lot faint.
is of the
Yeah.
usual standard
I know
type
that
on
one
the
looks nasty.
station.
I know this
So you were
sounds
able to
really
immediately get into
stupid,
contact
but
with
is it
people.
possible they could have
Alright.
used a
Okay.
button that
So I
So what do you tell them?
contact the ship
frustration juice
Yep.
in it or
What are you telling
something.
and I'll tell them that
To
I'm
clean
in a
the
shuttle bay?
place.
Yes. Okay, guys.
Well, it doesn't need
Yes,
to be
go on,
crustacean. I can.
There's a
I-
message coming
if
through
I
to
had
you.
patchouli, I'll react to
I
that.
can actually trace this
So
message
just
because
patchouli.
it's not being stealth, obviously.
Okay.
Okay, so what are you going through the ship?
Going through the ship.
Okay, you
What
answer.
has the captain said? You should have been
No, it
listening.
didn't smell.
No, I'm not on the ship. It's going through the
Yeah.
ship.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
message
So
was
he's on the ship.
he is in the shuttle bay,
He's in
and
the
I'm
shuttle bay.
presuming that because he's actually doing it and is not trying to be stealthy, that we can then trace the message back. And not just locate it as a generic shuttle bay, but exactly where the shuttle bay is.
At this point, there is a shout. The aliens have noticed that the captain is fiddling around with the
Oh no.
shuttle, the
Can
comm
I use
panel.
the terminal
If
to
you got
open
the location,
shuttle bay
Saxon, you
doors?
can
Oh,
just
shit,
beam it
Yes,
right
you press
there.
the button to open the shuttle bay doors,
Oh,
and
no.
all you get is a. Bzz, 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 bzz.
You have failed to kill
What,
yourself.
were you trying to kill yourself and them?
Can we do an emergency point transport?
Unfortunately, no. The area is too deep in the station for that, and there are no functioning emitters in the area.
The wobbles in the air are too squidgety.
What was that?
What
Sorry.
are they doing?
The wobbles in the air are too squidgety.
Contact us at Saxon and tell us where he is.
I'll contact.
He's told you that he's told ship that he's in the shuttle bay, and at this point, phaser beams start firing, and one whacks you right in the back of the noggin, and you go down like a sack of spuds.
Let's quickly get there. Let's go to the shuttle.
Can
We
get
might not be
there?
able to transport him from there, nor even get them exactly
That's
there,
right,
but we
we'll
can
just
get them as
direct.
close as possible to there. That will
Yes,
speed up things considerably.
that is true, and it means it doesn't take you an hour to get to the shuttle bay. Now, give me a moment to find the shuttle bay.
So all three teams or whatever, 2 teams.
Both teams converge there, but I don't have anywhere near enough figures for that. So,
Okay. It's already after 10.
Should we have the fight next week?
we can have the fight next week.
Well, except it won't be next week.
Next
session.
year.
Oh,
Next
why?
session.
What's next session?
Well, the next session
What's
is like
happened?
30th of December.
Oh, perfect.
Is that good or bad?
I think
Are you
He's not
away?
going to be here. I'm not going to be here.
Dave's going to be in Queensland.
What?
I'm not going to be in
I
Queensland.
thought you were
You're in
visiting your
casino.
family.
Yeah, they don't live in Queensland.
I thought they did.
Casno.
In northern New South Wales.
Probably a good thing too, because
Well, my sister lives in Queensland, but she's coming.
I can easily imagine the Queenslanders getting nervous if we've got community cases in New South Wales again.
Well, we've got one, haven't we?
Two.
Two.
Oh, really?
That'll be enough for Pillichek to close the border.